All right, now we're
You can
recording.
always try on the rest of us.
Oh, jeez.
Whoever's willing.
You know what? Well, we might take you up on that.
We are now recording. So if everyone is ready,
Mhm.
I'm at soup, so I'm not
I'm
ready.
ready, steady.
Sorry.
Oh, where's my
I'm
soup
ready
at?
enough.
Where's my soup at?
Where are the clothes at the soup store?
um, so last time,
We were buying soup.
no, as a matter of fact, you all went.
Oh.
You all having left the what the heck did I call the place? The Murstar Reach. You all headed towards the Academy of Endless Lights, wherein you met with Eilif's sibling, to talk about, or just I think to meet them. Sorry, touch scattered.
Also to get their help with navigating the library.
Yeah, you went there to do some research of the library, just because they have a very extensive library in regards to some information that you wanted to seek out. You met with Eilif's sibling, who had a very interesting revelation about the letters that Blossom was carrying. And speaking of Blossom, Blossom went to talk with one of the headmasters of one of the schools, who attempted to cast a legend lore on her, only for both him and Blossom to receive some very interesting feedback. Blossom was unfortunately shunted into a magical coma, and you all were assured that she would be taken care of to the best of the academy's abilities, but that it was best that she remain there. That is about where we ended. So we can pick up with you all having left the headmaster's office, having seen Blossom off. You still have most of the day left if there's anything you want to do, or anything you want to talk about.
Well, shit. That was awkward.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, it's very adept right now.
Is there should we maybe talk with that professor guy again to
I believe he
figure out
did
what
go
he saw?
off. I believe he did go off with Blossom to sort of oversee. He also was also hit with some magical backlash. In that, I think if I had remember correctly, it said that he looked as if he had frostbite gathering at his fingers. He was more focused though at the person who went comatose as a result of his spell, seemingly.
Yeah, he got slightly fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. I guess we'll have to talk to him some other time.
The other option is that, with this sort of like heavy feeling hanging over you all essentially can return to wherever you were staying and just, I don't know if there is anything you guys in particular would want to do the rest of this day.
There's stuff I want to check out, but that can be not today.
Yeah, I mean, it looks at least for the time that you all, for the foreseeable future, you're going to be in AstraZalene, so you can take your time with some stuff.
Cool. I think Marcus's response to these very stressful situations is to dive into his work, more or less. Make himself feel like he's useful. So, if everybody else is going to tavern, I'm just gonna spend most of my night in that other hole in the wall kind of deal, trying to get myself slithered in there so I can get more information on the night market.
Yeah.
Is there a library here?
At the academy, yeah, you guys spent a lot of your time there last session.
I'm gonna go back.
All right.
Go with Oscar too, just so I have a second pair of eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. You can take Oscar with you.
Cool.
What is Helu doing?
I think she'd just walk around the city. I don't think she knows really what to do with herself.
Does Hello look out of it?
I think Hello definitely looks surprised at what has happened. And I think is definitely hiding. Oh fuck. What the fuck just happened? Sort of a thing.
If you're hiding it, then make me a deception check.
Okay.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, you can.
I'm also gonna roll insight.
I'll try to roll insight.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a nat 20. That one.
2
6.
for a 3.
A 6.
Doesn't matter what my modifier is. I rolled a 14.
I think with how bad a 6 is, even with the 3 insight, it's a case of like maybe you can't actually tell if anything's wrong with Helu, but you're on the like, I would almost expect there to be something wrong.
Yeah, it's the if I don't know this person well enough to know exactly what's wrong, but something's wrong.
Yeah. Like and that's I normally wouldn't give that to you on a 3, but Helu rolled a 6.
Yeah.
To everyone else, Helu is very shooken up.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like oh, hello, are you okay? Perfectly fine. It's just that like, you're absolutely not fine.
I think with my nat 20, I'm very concerned about Helu. See here. I think would have started to ask Oscar, but then I noticed Helu's not doing the greatest, so I was just planning on going on my own, but I don't want to leave Helu here, so I probably would ask Helu. I'd probably Marcus would approach Helu and say, Helu, can I ask you for a huge favor?
And I think Helu would jump on that as a, yes, please, God, anything to distract me right now.
So Marcus would basically say, oh, so yeah, sorry, I'm heading in. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
I just have some business, some reconnaissance I was gonna do at the end of town, but be completely honest with you, I'm a little scared going there by myself, and to use some muscle, I guess.
Damn it, you clever bastard. Yeah. He'll be like, oh, protect my friend? Okay. It's like,
And Marcus was not scared at all. He was just like, I'm gonna distract Helu, but then also be like, Helu, you're kick ass. Let's go.
Yeah.
I will be going with Marcus then.
All right. And said you wanted to go to the library. And what is Eilif doing?
I feel bad, but I don't have a whole emotional attachment to Blossom. So
No.
I kind of just want to go find my friends that are in the city and kind of just go hang out with them.
Yeah, that's like totally
Just like-
fine.
Just
I don't
like I'm
think-
just here like, I'm so sorry. I'm home from like my work that takes me out of town. I'm gonna go meet up with my friends and get drunk.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm like, oh man, this person just went in a coma. Let me takes out your flip phone. Hey Rob, you want to go grab some breakfast burritos?
Maybe
Hey,
I'll pause
not like get drunk. Like I don't need to act it out, but it's just like catch up with my friends or plan to catch up with my friends.
I'll also posit this for Eilif. Even if you have no emotional attachment to Blossom, the thing that Blossom just underwent might be a touch too close to home.
Hence why we're going and finding my friend.
Yeah, you just watched Blossom undergo a magical effect that then put her in a coma. So, yeah, maybe it's not necessarily a, hey man, let's go catch up and have fun. It's, hi, I kind of need a distraction right now.
We all need a distraction.
Can I actually also take Oscar just in case we need someone to talk
yeah.
Sylvan and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. You can,
How-
you can bring Asper.
How's Oscar doing?
Oscar
Is he aware that Blossom's now in a coma? Did he wake
Yeah,
up to
no, he
see
was.
that? Oh
he was.
no!
He was aware for that. He's quiet. As he's sort of like considering what happened. He looks concerned too, and is just kind of quietly munching on whatever snacks he can get his little claws on. But he can look up at two of you and he goes, oh, "Yeah, I'm happy to come along. I think I have to go like inform the King of Dragonflies that this happened, cause this seems this seems bad."
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, that's a good idea.
back in the
Probably.
lowdown.
I'd probably also like send Oscar off because I know how fond Blossom is of Oscar. Like send him off with a bunch of my sort of favorite snacks that he likes to steal.
Yeah, he's like, I won't be gone long. I'll be back in time for tonight. Don't worry."
Okay.
It's for the clever thinking, Oscar.
And he'll take the snacks and he just kind of, does a little like flip and disappears in the air. But the four of you can kind of go your separate ways. Well, three of you, with two of you going the same way. So we will start. I guess we'll start with Ylif because that seems relatively. No.
I mean, I'm pulling up fantasy name generator so I can give you some random names, but for the most part, they just be like half elves.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
They just be half elves, and I have fantasy name generator open. I just can't find half elves. Where the fuck is H? There it is. I'm ready.
All right. So you all sort of split away from the academy, and you can go track down your friends. Where would you go for meeting up with your friends?
I mean, probably like a hole-in-the-wall tavern that's basically a dive, but like we 100% went in before the quote-unquote legal drinking age, and just didn't cause problems while drunk, so they just let us.
Oh, it's that shady sort of establishment.
I mean, when you hear about the shit Ylif did as a kid, it's not surprising. And Ylif, this is one of the places where they know Ylif will not do their guard duty of you are underage because that's fucking hypocritical, and the owner will drop kick them.
Were your friend or are your friends also a part of the like same sort of freedom
Yes.
rights movement? Cool.
100%.
Yeah.
They're the actual charismatic ones where I'm not.
Yeah, you meet up with your friends, the triplets,
Mhm.
sort of in front of this place as you can even like pay like a quick like either a quick little bits of food or even like a copper to send a letter through the like mail system. Even just a short note like that. Yeah.
Stop somewhere really fast on your way out.
Yeah, what's up?
I have friends in town that I want to catch up with because this was a lot. And I don't exactly know where they are in the city. Do you mind just popping over? They're triplets, so they're gonna be like in the same area probably.
Oh yeah.
Or they have a weird triplet like mental. I don't understand. Twins, triplets, they're weird.
Yeah, I just need like, I just need their names, and I can find them.
Genrora, Quenora, Laura Rora.
You really did that to yourself, huh?
Okay, so the thing is, they were all on top of each other in fantasy name generator. Fucking yes, I'm gonna steal them. Jen, Gwen, and Laura. Literally, this is the fucking spelling.
Yeah. Genrora, Quinoa, and Laura Rora.
We have
Those parents hated
Jen,
them, some kids.
Quay,
Oh, yeah.
and Laura.
Yeah, Jen, Gwen, and Laura.
God, one of them being nicknamed Jen is really gonna throw me off.
Or Genro.
No, Jen is
Jethro.
fine. Jen is fine.
Leroy Jethro.
Oh God. Yeah, Oscar.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oscar can take a quick note, and before he fully pops off to the King of Dragonflies, he returns with essentially a confirmation of like, yeah, they'll meet you in front of that little dive bar, and you can split off and go meet them there. They look like they've had their own busy days with whatever it is. I think at this time that now that they're back in the Feywild, there's sort of like the shift in activity, which is that activity's kind of gonna start going down a little bit, start easing up for the sake of Chandria soldiers not getting like interrupted.
Can the
Which-
barkeeper be a lizard folk?
Absolutely. This is, you know how AstraZealine is. So this dive bar is really more for the folks who kind of just don't want to be around the Eladrin and their whole bullshit in AstraZealine.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bar keeps this like lizard folk individual, sort of like we'll say.
Beetle.
Wait, what?
Beetle is his name.
Nice. The lizard folk beetle who has these like iridescent black-blue scales, which is where he got the name Beetle. I like to think that it was that like Beetle isn't his real name. Everyone just started calling him that, and he was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, sure."
We
why not?"
saw him eat a beetle once.
Oh yeah, he ate it on a dare.
Yeah. And then it became a fucking like specialty drink where it's like one of those like chocolate covered beetle like grasshoppers, and then it's like the drink, so it's like a house drink.
Oh yeah. But he looks up as the four of you walk in. And he's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Where'd you go?"
Work.
Say no more. What'll it be? And
I
the
was
fo-
thinking about the type of day.
yeah, the
Makes
fo-
a con save for only a 14, the strongest you have.
you was
Sure.
that kind of day.
You know, like a few years ago where I came back from missing, that sort of day.
Ooh, to you or to someone else?
Someone else, but someone I was starting to be friends with, and I had to watch all of their friends go through the stages of grief. So I'm like, wow, that was my family when that happened. Shit. I also feel kind of bad that I don't really feel anything other than in reference to myself. Please give me the strongest so I stop thinking for a few hours.
No, you got it. And he like pulls out a tall glass and he pours you like double the usual amount of some like the strongest shit he has, and he hands it to you. Your friends all get slightly less strong drinks, but they're all like, damn.
It's time for me to be. I say before I start chugging, I'm just like, it's time for me to be the Marcus dancing on top of the tavern, and I slam the glass down and chug it.
They're all like, time to be the what? But you chug it.
I filled him in on that story.
Somewhere Marcus sneezes.
You slam it back, and I won't even have you make a con save. Because
Oh, actually, I'm gonna make one. I got a
Okay.
natural 20. No, I almost did. I got an 8. For a 15.
it
I
hits
was
you
right
hard and
natural 20.
fast.
Yep.
And you tell the story of drunken Marcus over your drink, as he fills up your cup again, this time with about a normal serving size, not
Yeah,
the full
this
double.
one I drink slowly.
Yeah. And the three of you sort of commiserate. They do inform you on what happened while they were in the Prime Material, of updates on sort of their work and any protests that they did, as well as just filling you in on the news of like of other friends and stuff around the city. What happened around the city, we'll say. They have noticed that usually there's more news from Senalies. It has been oddly slow, along with news from other parts of the Feywild.
I will. What I can say, out of my oath, I am giving the equivalent of Senalius got fucked.
Yeah, they're all looking at you like, shit, okay. We won't ask for details because we're gonna assume you can't give us any.
You know, it's one of those physically can't say shit.
Right, the word is bond. Yeah, we know. Oof.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
There has been other like sympathetic folks within the guards have been reporting some, we'll say, odd movements below. Nothing concerning yet, but there have been. It's like a weird combination of like certain aspects of of enemies in the Feydark, not just the Lothaline Drow, have been somehow simultaneously both more active and less active. And
Oh, that's not good.
it's things have been less active, but when they do hit, they're hitting harder and stronger than usual.
They're active enough that it's not a noticeable pattern change. They're like pulling in their reserves and I live just like no. Why did they have to start being tactical?
But
have you heard anything about Javid?
They kind of start looking. They go, no, nothing yet. Though we have been keeping an ear open for you.
With the weird movements, maybe.
Maybe, nothing that suggests Javid is alive yet.
Yeah. I have to go back down into the tunnels sometime soon.
Do you like need help? Do you need company?
No, I have a party of people that I ran into in the woods and now they're stuck with me. They're stuck with me.
Quinella gives a hearty laugh and just like, yeah, you know,
They think I'm an uptight guard so far.
Oh, you're hitting them with that act? Oof.
Yes! It's funny!
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's funny! One of these days they're gonna get me either drunk enough or I'm gonna forget. And I'm gonna be back like how I am when not on duty. And they're gonna be so fucking confused.
I mean, hey, is there a plan to travel out? Are you planning to leave Astrozalian again?
Yeah. Not sure when, but we do need to leave.
Well,
someone's sibling is
right.
missing, and we need to help find them.
Right. Oh, that's not good. Well, best of luck. It sounds like you've got your hands full.
Suddenly being the fucking arcane knight of bullshit magic has me doing more than nice parades and fancy outfits, and I love it and I hate it so much.
At this point, Laura will speak up and she's like, you know, I'll give Lady Chandria this credit. She would not refer to the Archfey so casually. No one does. I'll give the lady her credit. She's effective. She isn't just all show. She isn't all show.
No, she's not. She works with us, and it's just stupid Paula. I'm drunk.
You are very drunk. We should get you drunker. Beetle.
Yeah.
And the four of you can spend the rest of the night sort of catching up.
I'm gonna stumble into the tavern y'all are staying in, and you're gonna see Isla fucking shit-faced.
It's the fucking like Legolas meme. Like, I think, why are my hands blurry? Like, like, oh my god, are we going to see a drow drunk? I never thought I'd see this day.
Would you have a drunk looking Echo too?
Oh
we're not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Oh no.
Uh,
Ylith has to be sober to do that. Drunk Ylith will think too much.
Yes.
Drunk
Also,
Ylith
I
might be a
really
little
don't
too
want to transfer my
susceptible.
consciousness to my echo by accident and then get stuck in it for the fucking 10 minutes that I can do that.
Oof, yeah.
Oh no, that
Oh.
would be bad.
Because, like, I would think I'm in my body, but I'm just moving the echo around, and then my body is deaf
Ooh.
and blind somewhere.
Yeah, that would that feels like that's a recipe for
Yeah, I definitely
Panic.
did that once when I first started doing it, and we all agreed if fucking I start not hearing, I'm like they pinch me, and that's the sign of bitch. No, come back.
yeah. That's the uh-oh.
You better fucking wake up.
Wake up,
Chrissy, wake
Chrissy,
up!
wake up!
Yeah,
Wake
because
up.
you
I
do.
don't
like this. All of us at the same time. Oh my
Freaking Kate
God.
last game.
Yeah, right. But that is your evening. We'll move to Sedge next. As you stay.
Hangover.
Oh yeah.
Not actually that bad. I got a 25 on Constitution. Bad, but I'm used to it.
Oh yeah. You're still drinking a lot, so it's gonna be a hell of a hangover. But you're
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
functional. Sedge.
Hi.
Hi. You stayed in the Academy's library. What are you researching?
I'm trying to dig up as much information as possible on this.
On what specifically?
How about the Winter Court?
Okay. Yeah. So, I should clarify.
I shift into Sage mode.
Oh yeah. I should clarify that there is a difference between the Gloaming and the Winter Court. As with all things in the Feywild, things are fucking confusing. The Summer and the Seelie are one and the same. The Gloaming and the Winter are two different.
Which one is Queen Mab a part of?
Specifically the Gloaming.
I'm gonna research the fuck out of the Gloaming.
Yep. Go ahead and make an investigation check, and I think with your background feature, you will have advantage.
Ooh, spicy. Okay. Here we go. Sedge needs a new pair of boots. Okay, that's not bad. Investigation?
Yes.
Oh.
Or actually, investigation or history, I'll say.
Okay, that's way better. I got a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you begin going into research, and there are like so many books on the court structures and the courts and the archfey within them that you are not at you are it is almost overwhelming how many books you might have to go through. So you begin your research, but you're familiar with this aspect where you lived, and this is like you're one of those students that fully has a worked out system of how to do studying, you know, the highlighters, the notes, the tabs, all of that. Couldn't be me, but you know.
Shit, couldn't be me either. I didn't do that. But I imagine Sedge has like he produces a binder out of nowhere, and he's and he has like 3 of them. They all have like different file folders for them and like different sections, and he has like the different color ink and shit like that. He is prepared. He is a
loves him.
fucking nerd. Teacher's pet.
You just imagine the students passing by and being like, "Damn, what a setup!"
He fucking pops up and's like, I'm stealing this.
Who?
That is so funny.
So what you find on the Queen of Air and Darkness, is that when you go to look for like Queen Mab, you find the Queen of Air and Darkness, who is the Queen of the Unseelie Court, also known as the Gloaming Court. She is among one of the most powerful archfays within the Feywild, and one of the primary things about her is that it is believed that she has no physical form. She simply exists as a presence within the Unseelie Court and all those who follow her. If she wishes to appear in a physical form, it is usually often sort of like an illusion that she like will form, which is, and like there's a beautifully rendered illustration of this beautiful archfey who is also like terrifying. Just the picture alone, the picture alone is terrifying to look at.
I try recreating it just a little.
Yeah, you can try.
Good luck.
Fuck, it's such good at writing. I mean, drawing. I don't even fucking know.
I mean, if he spent his time doing like monk shit,
I feel like he's a better illuminator. You know how like instead of like y'all know what illuminations are, right?
nope.
They're basically like for back in the Middle Ages when peasants couldn't, when reading wasn't like a thing that everyone did, when people weren't, you know, when like being literate wasn't common.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hold on.
When it was something for either members of the church or the nobility.
Yeah, they made illuminations, and they were drawings that basically just illustrated what the text said.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So those are
Okay, yeah.
so that's what illuminations are. If you've seen Secret of the Kells, that.
Oh,
Okay,
yes, I
so-
have seen Secret of Kells.
So you are effectively trying to quote unquote trace sort of a deal.
Sure.
It's or like not so much just, exactly trace, but
I'm trying to eyeball it.
yeah. In that case, go ahead and make it just a basic intelligence check.
Do I add my modifier?
Yeah, that's you roll plus your intelligence mod.
All right, let's see. As much as Sedge is smart, doesn't have a high intelligence. That's an 18.
That's still pretty good. You begin a pretty. You intend it to be a sort of like clinical sort of tracing illumination of this picture, which is this beautiful but terrifying and terrible archfey with angular features, bone white skin, all black eyes, and long black hair. You begin. It's purely a like clinical professional thing. It's not an artist trying to recreate a piece of art. You are able to do this, but like even without any strict intention to, you still get this like feeling of ominousness from your own drawing.
I cover the eyes with like a piece of parchment.
The feeling abates just a little.
If she can
Hold
see
on.
through her drawings.
Oh, I hate that.
Taking a screenshot of Snapchat.
But as you continue looking through it,
Okay,
Where-
sorry, what was that?
just you cover her eyes. The feeling abates a little, but as you continue your research into the Queen of Air and Darkness, let's see here. What is synonymous with her, though, and sort of the quote-unquote physical form, the closest thing to a physical form that she has beyond this like appearance that she sometimes takes, is something called the Black Diamond or the Night Diamond. A massive 10-faceted black diamond that sits on her throne in the Unseelie Court. And it's often said that through this diamond she enacts sort of like her will and her actions.
All eyes turn to look at Halu.
Don't worry about it.
But she was once
fine.
sister to Queen Titania, until one day a group of dwarves who had been mining in a mountain somewhere brought to the Seelie Court a great 10-faceted black diamond. This was intended as a gift for Titania herself. However, for a myriad of reasons, Titania wasn't there, and instead the Queen of Air and Darkness accepted the gift in her place. a lot of this appears to be sort of speculations, but it appears as if this diamond then corrupted the Queen of Air and Darkness, transforming her nature until she was pretty much sort of the opposite of what she had been. And now she
So-
is like a being of smoke and darkness and air, as well as this like cold sort of contempt and hatred, and this like ice storm of contempt and hatred at all times.
Could say
So,
she became a stone
said-
cold bitch.
So Sedge is reading this, right? And he looks up, just like scowling into the distance, and I'm pretty sure he scares like some poor undergrad student.
Yeah, you look up, and like like 2 tables down, another like student is in the middle of taking a drink of coffee, looks over at you, like kind of has that like looks over his shoulder, looks back at you, does the point at himself thing, and then is like nervously starts gathering his stuff and starts leaving.
I like to think it's the same kid we scared off.
You know, hold on. It is.
Intimidation check.
It is.
I just rolled
Right.
a natural 20. It's the same kid.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 19 for intimidation.
This
Oh my god.
this guy fully has the okay. All right. I don't know what I did, but I did something.
Did something again to this group. Fuck.
This guy's
Um,
never returned to the
It's
library.
time to go. Oh no.
Nowadays, though, the current status of the Queen of Air and Darkness is rival to Titania in power and influence. It is sort of her opposite.
Gotta love the black sheep of the family sister story.
Right.
My Jeeps rise up.
She now rules over the Unseelie Court, otherwise known as the Gloaming Court, and under her court are, a couple of others that are aligned with the Gloaming Court. That she, is like the CEO of the whole Unseelie Fae. So all of these like branch courts all do fall under her, and most Unseelie Fae fall under her. The one exception is, of course, the Prince of Frost.
Interesting. Interesting. Indeed.
And one last thing is that, of course, over the last couple of millennia, Titania and the Air and Darkness, Queen of Air and Darkness, have been taking the equivalent of pot shots, but the equivalent of pot shots for them usually involves decades-long wars.
Yeah, Sedge is definitely writing all this down, and he's thinking about. Remember when I used he/they pronouns for Sedge? Remember that? Remember when I was like, yeah, gender fluid. Anyway,
It's just not had the fluid yet.
no,
Well,
he had the
it's
fluid.
awful.
He had the fluid. He lost it.
Sedge,
Speaking a
Sedge
little bit-
underwent the same thing you did, Gene.
I'm a little viscous. It's fine.
No, it's the he/they until he got consistently called he.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forcibly masculinized.
Sometimes I'm like, I should refer to Sedge as they, and then I'm like, that's too much work for my one character. But if anyone does
All
that
of my
to me,
characters at
or
this
someone,
point.
if someone says some shit like that in real life to someone I know, I'm gonna bite their head off literally.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chompers.
Anyway, Sedge, he's like thinking about the diamond in Helu's backpack still, the reactions that we've been getting to it, all that sort of stuff, and it's just like, this is certainly not a great position to be in. And I guess it's probably near like the end of the day when he finally like compiles all this information and stuff. So he's gonna start packing up his things and heading back to the tavern we were staying at, trying to meet everyone there.
Was that your sole focus for research for the day?
Yeah. Wait. Is Queen Mab? Never mind. Yes. Wait. Hold on. You know what? Never mind. Yes, that was all I wanted.
Okay.
Shut up. Shut
And-
up. Shut up.
And the other confirmation you'd get, of course, from the research is that Mab is the Queen of Air and Darkness. Mab is simply the avatar she uses when she wishes to be more physical than the standard diamond.
Mhm.
But Mab both is and isn't the Queen of Air and Darkness. Basically, even if you were to kill Mab, you wouldn't be killing the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Interesting.
Be pissing her off though, right?
Oh yeah, she'd be unhappy.
Oh,
It
yeah.
takes a lot of time and effort to make a avatar. But you know, what's a couple of decades to an immortal, all-powerful archfey?
That's true.
But you can head back to the tavern, and we can flip over to what Helu and Marcus are doing, as well as Oscar, as he does eventually return and is free to join you all.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably lead Helu slowly into more shadier and shadier streets. As we're heading towards the tavern, and obviously I want to give Helu some background so she just doesn't think I'm taking her to a random tavern for a random reason or whatever. So as we're walking along, Marcus says, "Hey, Helu, have you ever heard of Night Market?"
Have I ever heard of the night market, God?
Just
Probably.
night markets.
Or I guess just night markets in general then.
Make a history check.
What's my history? It's +1. 16?
Yeah. Probably a couple of people, couple of other gladiators would have talked about him, or other people that you ran into. Black markets, night markets, markets that usually sell questionably legal goods, and want to do so out of the sight or out of the main attention of anyone who might be like, hey, wait a minute, and call them out on it.
Hmm. Yeah, few VIPs would troll around through the Ashkeep. Shady fuckers. The usual, I guess.
I guess we all know someone. From what I've gotten, should be one happening sometime this week. I would say I'm going there for pleasure, but it's more for business. Listen, night markets are kick ass. Remember I went to one once and I got this sick ass cupboard for my kitchen. Whenever I opened it, just summoned up a gnome to get my paprika and shit. So, you know, we can find some cool shit there, but what really interested me was I you could bone.
Oh yeah, but it's just the image that I got in my head is just what really set me off.
Wait, is Hello laughing too? Or
No, this is all me.
okay, alright, just making sure. But I was thinking it would be a good place, you know, to check out in case might be able to find, one of the eyes maybe. One of the clues was that it would be in concentrated magical places, and something as valuable as this might be traded around by shady people. Or if we don't find it, maybe find some kind of fencer fixer that might have an idea where it is.
And might have an idea of where the other eyes are.
Yeah, you know, they're pretty valuable items, you know. So
If people even know what they are.
Yeah.
Lady
being
Chandria.
someone,
I think I'm like, you know, like trying to say Lady Chandria's name, but like catch myself. I'm like, it's just,
I think we could say it amongst ourselves, right, Red? Because you know.
yeah.
Yeah, you can say it amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The
So yeah.
the boss
I've
was surprised when we mentioned it. Be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if people even knew. But I don't know.
I think-
Feywild's fucking weird.
I don't know. Yeah, I figured there might be a chance that maybe one of the eyes is owned by someone. Trust me, rich people, they just at some point they just get so much money that they just buy random crap. I wouldn't be surprised if someone had this eye, or maybe someone has it and doesn't even know what it is.
No,
So,
I totally get that. There was just this giant Oliphant head over the mantle of Radier's fireplace with tucks that like came out, curled in on themselves, and then like went out again. And were like starting to curl back in on themselves. As like the trunk was nearly so long that you had to like kind of prop it up on the mantle of the fireplace. Ugh. It wasn't
That's-
really well taxidermied either. It's just like kind of like
Mm-mm.
mooshy. Blech. Blech.
What did I name the inn that you guys were staying at? I feel like I gave it a name.
On the wall?
Breaker.
What was it?
I thought it was hole in the wall. Isn't it on the map? Is that it, or is that?
Oh, that's Pie
or is
Hole in
that
the Wall is the pizza place.
Yeah.
I thought I gave it a name. I can't remember.
The Salty Bard?
It was the Dick Breaker, Jen.
I don't think it was.
Oh, I think it was.
Oh no, I think it was too. No, it was definitely the Dick Breaker.
No, you know what? Yeah, it's actually
No,
in my
how about
notes.
this?
No, you
How
see, it
about
was
this?
called
Yeah,
the Deck
actually, it was
Breaker,
the
but
Dick
everyone
Breaker.
just calls it the Dick Breaker.
No.
Yeah, it was Dick Breaker.
I'll allow the dive bar that you went to, I Live, to be the Dick Breaker.
Aww.
How's that?
The dick breaker.
I think that's a fair compromise.
I feel like
so.
this place only locals go. Like it's not known to, you know, tourists.
I have to take Marcus to the Dick Breaker.
Oh my gosh.
I have considered making that the bar that Lou and Marcus are going to, but
Please do. Please. Down
I don't mind. Yeah, I mean we never
I'm
talked
down
about the
for
name.
that.
That seems
Oh,
like
we're-
a dick breaker. How tough are you?
Dick Breaker,
Pull a
can
nail.
you handle
But-
the Beetle Rush drink?
I didn't mean to interrupt
Childish
what,
giggling.
I didn't mean to interrupt what you guys were doing.
So wait, that's you're telling me it was what's the whole point of having money if you're just gonna get badly taxidermed fucking heads and shit? Like back in my place in Neverwinter, I have this stuffed kobold riding a hyena.
What? Why? What the?
I saw it at a night market. It looked badass. I love these stuff. I don't know. Just it
And you
was,
say rich people buy weird shit. You bought weird shit.
like I said, you reach a certain point where you're just like, okay, why not? You know, I don't think it's all that weird. I think it's pretty. Rich people also like to have conversation starters because they have nothing else to do all day but talk to each other. Right, so when you if you go
Yeah,
over to
no,
a rich
that's
person's house and you don't
100%
say
true.
what's this at least 10 times, they're not doing a very good job.
No, that's
Failing at
actually
being rich.
100% true.
But yeah, I had it over by the door. People would just like toss their keys on the hyena's mouth or whatever. So or their hats on the cobalt sword. You know,
There
it's
you
like a
go.
little.
Now it's on the
I
map.
guess there's no accounting for taste then.
I think it was very tasteful. I gave the kobold a nice hat.
Is that a fedora?
Maybe.
I made that a real magic item now, so you guys could encounter that.
Yo, let's go.
We're not allowed to
Let's
encounter it
go.
until Kate comes back.
No. Yeah, it is a cursed item too.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I need to look it up in the inventory thing. I need to read what it does. But
So
I'll do that after our conversation.
so yeah, hello. I've just I've been going out during the night, coming here, trying to make myself a regular so I can hopefully find out the location of this night market.
Fucking implication that Ilif's a regular.
Well, at the bar.
100%
This isn't
fucking know where it is.
Yeah, probably.
So I 100% fucking went there as a teenager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What teenagers do in the city.
DM, since I've come to this bar a couple times, is there anything I can roll, whatever, for me to see how integrated I've become so far?
Yeah, I'll say roll a general charisma check.
Cool.
Could I like stick close to Marcus and just like do the like fists over the arms, trying to make myself look super muscular, and, like back him up and shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, Halu's done this before.
That's true. All right, let me roll. Okay. 15 plus 5, 20.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You all, you having spent the time coming back and forth, you like definitely ingratiated yourself with Beetle, the lizard folk bartender, who I think you and Beetle would have gotten along like a house on fire. And so as you became friendly with Beetle, sort of everyone else sort of like gradually warmed up to you. Which here's a good question: is Ilif still there when Halu and Marcus?
Yes, 100% fucking yes.
Yeah, you guys, you're like, oh,
Why would I not be?
Marcus, you're like, oh man, Beetle, great guy, you'll love him. Walk in, the first thing you see is a very drunk Ilif. Yeah, probably singing some very bawdy tavern song with their buddies.
Wow, shit. Okay.
I nudge Marcus. Don't worry, Marcus. There's always someone better at your job than you.
Damn. Ooh.
Fuck. I cast vicious mockery.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck! Kate's not here. You took over the job of bullying Marcus.
Yeah. That is wild. You know, if Hello, I've only been here for 5 days. I think I've done an okay enough job.
And listen, what kind of look do I even fucking notice these goddamn bitches? No, I rolled a 7. No, I do not.
I would also personally be ignoring Ilif for the most part, just as a like,
A courtesy.
yeah, this is our friend. They're drunk, so I'm not gonna draw attention to them. Also, I'm, quote unquote, working.
Yeah, that's fair. And for the most part in this bar, the two of you don't actually stand out that much.
Oh, cool.
Enough, the person that would have standed out the most would have been Blossom.
Yeah, funny enough, yes.
Marcus doesn't say anything. He's saying, that Ilif's having a good time with their friends. So he's gonna let him do his thing. He's just gonna walk over with Hello over to the bar. Say, hey, what's up, Beats? How you doing tonight?
Hey, Marcus, you've been coming here a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here for long. You got the best place in town. I like to unwind after the day is done.
Yeah, of course I do. I mean, come on. What other place is called the Dick Breaker? What, right? I mean, I'm not actually
come
the
on.
Dick Breaker. People just call
I was
me
really
that.
walking around.
Oh yeah, Beetle!
Yeah. I don't know if I'm serving you anymore there, Ilif.
I have gold.
And I have standards.
Oh, you fucking don't.
No, I don't. You're right.
You should meet my friend Marcus.
Yeah, you look up and through your drunken haze, you see a purple tiefling, and you're like, I don't really know if this is Marcus or not, but I think it is.
I turn to my friends and I'm like, "That's the one that danced on the tavern while drunk."
The friends, also very drunk, look at you, Marcus, and go, "Hey!" and like cheer you.
Okay, I think that would get like a snirk, like a
Snirk.
lol. Like this is like
Marcus-
the like
You're
cut
trying to
off
stifle a laugh in
snort.
your throat.
Yeah, the cut off kind of snort.
Marcus raises his face with like, yeah, and he just, turns around back to the bar. He's like, this is my friend Helu here. How about you give us some of, some of that good stuff they have, the stuff that you hide in like that little dish soap bottle. You think nobody notices?
I don't say it out loud. I mean, come on, man. I hide it
God,
for a reason.
everybody's drunk as
it!
hell here.
Listen, let me have my fun.
That's what the
I'll-
beetles are for the dumbasses who walk in are like, I'm gonna take the beetle challenge.
Hey,
You give
Gonna
them the
go out of
live
my-
one instead of the chocolate one.
I get a lot of money off of those suckers. But he'll like start prepping essentially a drink. And like,
Pass on the alcohol, thanks.
yeah, looks you up and down, and goes, normally I don't mind serving to underage people, but I feel like I probably shouldn't with whatever the hell you've got going on right now.
He's talking to Helu.
Yeah.
I think
He rolled his own insight check and was just like, there are some people that I just straight up shouldn't serve alcohol to in their current
Yeah,
state of mind.
The funny
Like-
thing, looks at Isla, that bitch going through it. Looks at Halut, that bitch going through it. We're not giving it to the child.
Yeah, there are different kinds
yeah.
of going through it.
yeah, looking at the 6'9" elf orc barbarian is probably a smart choice
He's
of not serving alcohol.
he's almost as tall as you, I think. As a lizard
Damn.
folk,
Hell yeah.
he looks almost a little too big for this place. But he's still moving around without too much issue. He's been here long enough.
Same height, same height.
But yeah, he prepares a drink for you, Marcus.
My favorite NPC.
I love Beetle.
He said that about the pie hole about Antonio.
Yeah, because the boys I make up on fucking last minute crack cocaine are the ones I love the most.
But he can prepare a drink, and like the secret stuff that he hides is that it's essentially a he's got like normal drink or whatever, and then he just essentially like Mio style squirts this extremely concentrated shit that takes forever to make, and like bumps the drink up from like a standard level of alcohol proof to like moonshine level.
Oh damn.
I was gonna say this is like super moonshine or some shit.
This is like, imagine a shot glass that is the equivalent strength of like a jar of moonshine.
You know how like the like condensed
I've had moonshine before. It's
syndrome?
not that bad.
It's pretty
Shit, battery acid,
It's
bro.
like the extract or whatever, where it's just like you sniff it and it's just overpowering. That's
Yeah.
with alcohol, I'm imagining.
Oh yeah, this is like extremely distilled, highly concentrated alcohol. It is a Fey moonshine.
Yeah,
Where it's like literally distilled moonshine. Moonlight.
yep. Glad I
Yeah.
fucking passed on that.
You sure you don't want some Helu?
No. I'm like looking at that shit like it's a bubbling chalice of poison.
It's like, so he like had a,
Hi, baby.
we'll say
I
it was more of a darker drink that he originally poured in, and then with the shot of moonshine, it looks like the night sky in a shot glass. Because with the silver of this extreme distilled mixing in kind of like edible powder, luster powder, truly looks like the night sky in a little shot glass.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, fuck that noise.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here.
Of this place.
Out
I'm
of
gonna-
character, insta death.
I'm gonna hold off. I have the shot ready. I'm gonna drink that before I leave.
Mhm.
I have a mission in mind here. Let's see here. Let's see.
Hi, cat. Holy fuck.
This information.
You're very clingy.
Are there any card games going on?
Oh, most certainly. There's a card game between and a couple of more shady folk in a corner. Quote unquote shady. They look like they're just people having a good time that just happen to also look a little shady.
Gotcha. Hey, hey Oscar, can I ask you a quick question, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you turn invisible at all?
Let me check the abilities of a fairy dragon. Oscar was like, as he's looking. No. Yes, actually, I can. JK. Spirit
Perfect.
invisibility as a bonus action can magically turn invisible until its concentration ends.
Sorry, I love Oscar being like, no, wait, actually, JK, like using the whole ass slang.
Awesome
it's
was teasing
Oscar.
him.
Okay, perfect. And
Oscar got that slang from like a visit to the plate of water.
Yeah, you know.
how long can he hold it for? The invisibility?
As long as he wants.
Wow,
I know. what you fucking
badass,
do.
bro.
Until
yeah,
either his concentration ends or he chooses to end it.
perfect. Okay, good to know. Hey, Oscar,
Hmm.
you up for a little bit of mischief?
Yes? Do you even need to ask? I'm offended that you asked.
Okay, perfect. Here's what we're gonna do. I reach into my backpack and I take out a pack of playing cards. I scroll. I go through them until I can get like 3 or 4 of the like best cards to have in your deck, kind of a deal.
Right.
I pass it along to him, and I'm like, I mind link with him pretty much, and I'm like, can you hear me? Okay. I coming in? Locking sounds.
He goes, back in your head. He's like, yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Here's what
Breaker.
we're gonna do, Oscar. I'm gonna go join that card game. You're gonna hold on to these cards. All invisible. Look around. Tell me if they have a good or bad hand, and I'll let you know if I need those cards. You come on the table and you give them to me.
You got it.
Sounds good. All right. After that, I say,
My
hey,
God.
hello. You want to join me for a game of cards?
Jesus, do I even know how to play cards? Oh my God, cat.
Always
Sorry,
learn.
Chetty was like fucking tap dancing on my desktop. I was asking more Jen if I like knew how to play cards. I don't think I do.
I don't think you would, no. Or, how about this?
Oh,
Given how much...
I think Marcus and I probably would have like taught Helu like some basic cards like Golden Maid.
Yeah, you guys have spent a lot of time together, and there's been a lot of downtime moments that we could, like, during rests or whatever, that you guys could have taught Helu. There was also, who else would have taught you the minute he learned that you didn't know how to play cards? Don John.
Oh, Don John.
Oh, totally, bro.
Don John Raskin would have absolutely taught you, as well as Renan.
We never went back to Don John.
Yeah,
no,
we really
didn't.
We thought
Didn't
that
have
shady
fucking
motherfucker was
time.
a were rat.
Well,
we gotta go back.
maybe you'll get a chance at some point. But we'll say you know the basics of card game.
Yeah, sure. You need me to be your second.
Listen, I'm planning to clean these guys out. I just wanted to know if you want to come for, just for the heck of it.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
All right. I'll leave you here by yourself. I also need backup just in case this goes south. So.
And Islet's gonna get roped into a goddamn bar brawl.
Before I head over there, I put my hands in my hair, give it a ruffle, make it look kind of messy. I dip my finger into the shot glass and I kind of dab it around my neck, give a real strong smell of alcohol.
Stuff.
A whole production.
I don't want to look drunk. I just want to look tipsy to the point that I'll make bad decisions.
Yeah,
Easy
fair
prey.
enough.
I like want to go over there and be
It's
like,
not
yo,
just
we're
your
gonna.
general state.
You would be surprised. I
Damn.
wanna go over there and basically make myself seem like like a easy score. Kinda deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I walk on over with my drink.
Make a deception check
Sure.
as you approach.
Yeah, sure, cool.
Can I actually help with being like, Marcus, no, come on. You've had
Oh.
way too much to drink. Let's just leave. We have
Ah,
shit to do tomorrow.
Hello, come on. We've been traveling all week, okay? Let me have some fun. I got all this money to spend, okay? And I want to be a rich man. So let me be a rich man at least for tonight.
I'll
I
allow
got
it.
this. All right, cool.
We're gonna fuck these motherfuckers up.
All right, my highest was the 24.
All right, that is good to know. Yeah, you approach these guys and they're kind of eyeing you up as you get closer, and they're like, "You looking to join the game?"
You bet, boys. I do gotta warn you, I'm pretty good. I reach into my bag and I take out like a pretty sizable pound of gold and just slap it on the table. And I sit down. I'm like, so what are we playing?
We'll say the equivalent of poker, because I don't really feel
Cool.
like making up a card game on this.
That's fine. I
Um,
figured.
Sigh, Sedge is gonna kill us.
Just play the card game that Bones and I played in real life.
Oh no, that's gonna be too much.
Oof. But yeah, they'll look at you and they'll deal you in, but one of them does lean over and goes, "Just so you know, gold's good for betting, but we also bet with other things here."
Exactly.
Yeah,
Caught
I'd
my
probably play
interest.
up more of the. Oh, come on, Marcus. This is a
I'm
bad
curious.
idea.
I'm curious. What do you have in mind?
Oh, well, that guy over there, is betting, he's betting his skill with a warhammer.
Okay.
It's a fucking suffering game.
That guy
Sorry.
over there is betting. Sorry, this is Jenica thinking of dumb Feywild shit.
The love he has for his wife.
No, that would
Oh,
be
God damn! Wait, the ability to use his dick. How about that?
Yeah.
Dick breaker!
Dick breaker!
100%. Like, it's one of those things. If you fail the beetle challenge, if you have to play a card game and bet your ability to use your dick.
Because he's-
That's how it plays God's name.
He's betting every freckle on his left half.
Okay.
He's betting his dick.
And I'm throwing in gold just because I don't feel like testing the fates that way.
That's pretty
Betting
interesting.
his dick.
Okay.
No,
Alrighty.
I live shouting this from across the bar, and Beetle's just like, no one's taken the Beetle challenge recently, unfortunately. They're all smart enough to know not to bet that.
How
Aw, they should have bet their dicks.
how shady does this guy who's spitting gold is?
He trying to figure out a good way to put this.
Islev have arrested him before.
Like, does he seem like a person
Yeah, for minor
that would
shit.
know about? Does he seem like a person that would know the location of the night market?
Make an insight check.
Can I join Marcus on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just general reading people.
14 plus 4,
Oh, shit.
18.
I fucked up my roll. No.
All right.
No.
About his dick. Oh no.
I don't know shit.
On an 18, what he seems like one of those people that I would have arrested him for real minor shit, but he does look like he might be pretty well informed. He just tends to stay out of the shadier side of businesses. You know?
It's fine by me. All right.
The criminals we kind of let go.
Yeah.
I turned to that guy and said, "Well, that's no fun just betting gold. How about I make a proposition? What if rather than betting gold, you just bet some information?
Looks at you. What kind of information are you looking for?
Nothing too crazy. I'm new to town. I have some things to sell, and I've heard about a night market."
Ah, all right. Well, he stops and thinks. Make a persuasion check.
See here. Where's my persuasion at? I got an 8 plus 8, 16.
16. You know, I don't think I see the harm in betting that. Won't be too terribly upset if I lose, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, sure. And he takes his gold and he like puts it under the table, and the other two guys are like, "No, not the. Come on, man." He goes, "No, I told him I would bet the information." And he like pulls out a piece of paper, writes something on it, folds it, like into fours, and then just puts it in the center of the table.
Perfect. Now I think this could be a fun game.
Hope so too.
I love to be watching, like, with my friends, just kind of going,
Oh, absolutely.
just move to a slightly closer table.
Yeah, you're doing the thing where you turn the chairs around backwards and sit with your arms crossed over the back of the chairs. Just like a little gallery, like the peanut gallery.
I was about to say we've gathered the peanuts.
Our nickname in this fucking tavern is the Peanuts. I fucking 100% just get drunk and cause fucking problems.
Oh yeah.
Bill just throws peanuts at us when we start getting out of hand. I have fun. My family just got home from Hershey's. I'm gonna say hi to them.
Okay. But you all but the game begins.
Oh boy.
How do I want to do this? I should also change the music.
Wait. What was that first guy betting again?
His skill with a warhammer.
Huh. So wait, are you saying that if someone wins, they get that skill? Or he just loses it if he loses?
Whoever wins gets whatever skill he has with a warhammer.
That's badass. What? Huh. I wonder if I could just transfer that to Hello if I win.
Have probably. It's a martial weapon, correct? I have proficiency in all martial weapons.
Oh, cool. And what did that second guy bet again?
All the freckles on his left half.
That is
funny.
pretty funny.
All right.
That means you get the dick freckles too.
Oh my god.
Look, we are in rare form tonight, Jen. Are you surprised? Are you truly surprised?
No.
He's gonna be like, "Joke's on you, I've been trying to get rid of that one."
I had to say it. It was just too funny.
We'll do this in 3 rounds. In which I will have essentially everyone here make an opposed. There's Pepper.
Oh, Pepper.
Opposed either deception or performance check.
Oh, okay. I
Chocolate.
actually have good performance. I don't think I've used my performance once this campaign yet.
So wait, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if the 5 of you playing will all make either deception or performance checks. We're gonna do this in rounds of 3s. If you want to call in Oscar for help, do so before you make your roll.
Okay. And
If you
What-
are if you are the lowest of the 5, you are essentially forced to fold. The middle 3, just kind of neither win nor lose. And the trying to figure out a way to have this make sense for a random poker game in D&D.
of course. Wait, so if I did get the lowest, isn't there some way I can just hopefully bluff?
Yeah,
have,
because
um,
poker kind of just goes until everyone folds. Oh.
Okay, then. Well, instead of rounds of 3s, we'll do this. I guess 4 times, and the lowest person of that roll will drop off.
Okay.
And if you are the lowest of the rolls, you can call in Oscar before to give yourself advantage.
Okay.
If you are the lowest, I'll allow another deception check with disadvantage, kind of a thing, to try and bluff your way through. If that makes sense.
And what if I decide to switch out my cards with the 3 cards that I gave Oscar?
That's the whole calling on Oscar before your help.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's
It's
the first-
essentially you don't want to risk being the lowest.
All right, gotcha.
All right.
Alright, mind me.
So round 1.
Okay.
18.
All right.
I'm putting it in the boundary.
You said this is either deception or performance.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I have a +4 to performance. Fun fact.
Nice. 22.
22. Yeah, you all. There is a round of poker that goes at the end of this. The guy who bet the freckles, it's like, damn it, and folds. He tried to bluff his way through like a really bad hand, but at the end of this round is like, I can't make any recovery with this, and folded, giving up his freckles, kind of a thing.
I'm his best feature.
But you can see as he backs out of the game, he does have a lot of freckles. His left half is completely blank of freckles, which is a very weird line down his thing where he quite literally bet the freckles. But round 2.
Actually, I don't think we established what
Yeah, I haven't bet anything.
Yeah, what did you bet then?
Oh god, Jesus, what should I bet?
You can bet standard gold, or you can bet something else, like these guys are doing. If you ask, they can be like, oh, it can be anything. Skill in something, proficient, a memory of something, a feeling, an object of sentimental value.
The temptation. No, I'm just gonna do Gold Hellu's. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna bet my memories. That's kind of fucked. I'll throw in
At your dick.
And they can be like,
I don't have
You can
one!
bet some years of your life.
No!
This is Sedge whispering in your ear.
I bet 20 gold.
All right.
I'll kill Marcus if anything happens to you.
Oh, hello, you're just gonna do gold?
Yes! I look so offended that you would.
And Marcus is just betting gold?
I'm 16. I'm not gonna bet crazy
Ah,
shit.
damn.
Also, you're just betting
My
gold, you
frontal
motherfucker.
cortex isn't fully developed yet, you dip.
Oh shit. God, the smart
Call
thing to
out
do.
Hello.
The smart thing to do is not. It's just to bet gold, right? But everybody else, I'm here.
I would like to remind
most-
you still look 17.
Oh yes, I do.
Wait, if you bet a few years, would that age you up, or would it just shave off your total possible lifespan?
I think it's lifespan, right?
You don't really know. You haven't encountered this before.
Yeah,
You
thing
could
is,
get
I'm
back
not-
how you look.
The thing is, I'm not planning to lose. I want this information, so. You know what? I want to have fun. I'm trying to get in the spirit of this, like everybody else here is. So
Get your dick!
I reach, I reach into Helu's bag.
You get like 3 others with you, Isla. Your 3 friends. Bet your dick.
I was,
Yeah,
I was like, I just turned to the rest of them like, well, gentlemen, you guys have put a lot on the line. You, sir, most of all, if you lose the freckles on the left side of your dick. So I think, I think it's only reasonable that
Raise.
I come in with this much further.
Heck.
I dig around Helu's bag. I open the handkerchief,
Oh.
grab the ring, and I place it on the table.
Oh
my
god!
Jesus
I
fucking Christ.
I don't even know the context in character for that. Like, I was just like,
Marcus may or may not have a secret wife.
Which also makes potentially a secret child.
Yep.
Yeah, you put that on the table, and like per the whole thing with like the Feywild embedding this sort of thing, everyone at the table is sort of instantly made aware of at least some of the significance of this, which like the 3 guys you're playing with look up and just give you all the raised eyebrow, but don't say anything.
the 17-year-old is married?
I am
Seems like it.
staring. I am like laser beaming holes through the side of like Marcus's head.
And you should see if they think that Marcus and
I know.
Helu are married. Because
I-
of the glare.
I do want to make it clear, fellas. This possession means a lot to me. Just the ring.
Yeah, we can tell.
Not anything connected to it. Just the ring.
No. Oh. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to clarify that.
Alright, just making that clear. Alright, so shall we continue?
Alright, let's continue. And we're on to round 2.
Wait, do we know who won that first round?
I think the way I decided instead was that, like Jean said, it goes until everyone folds. The guy with the freckles folded, and so everyone else continues on to the next round. So this will go
Oh.
until there's one person left.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
poker's just played in rounds of like it plays until everyone's folded, or you don't fold and then it's like a final, like you lay the cards down and it's like I don't know
Okay.
the actual like
Whoever has the best hand.
yeah, I don't know what the order of best hand is, but essentially then they'll take the whole pot. The thing is every time you go around you add more to the you either check or you add another bet or you raise the bet.
I don't want to worry. I don't worry about raising the bet at this moment.
You can check though. I'm pretty sure like that's a thing. I don't know really how poker works, but I know you don't always have to raise the bet.
Yeah, and this at least for this instance appears to be a somewhat generally friendly game. So they are like betting stuff, but they've
But I've
all sort of
osmosis betting rules through my father and his friends.
but there's sort of a gentleman's agreement to not like raise the bet to anything ridiculous.
That's fine. So yeah, I bet that not only to be in the spirit of it, but in terms of integration, I do want to make a name for myself. So
No, we respect that. But for round 2, everyone go ahead and make their rolls.
okay. See here. So wait, is there do I get any additional stuff if Oscar tells me what cards these guys have?
If you're calling on Oscar, he
Because
can.
I know I can call him on 2 different occasions, like card swiping, or he's invisible on the walls looking at these guys' cards.
You can call on Oscar before the roll, and Oscar, if you're asking for what everyone else has, he will whisper in your ear.
I'll do that. I am mind linked with him, so
Oh, right. He'll respond back in the link, just like, I don't know, man. 2 of them had real good hands that round.
all right. So did I get an add-on at all from having that information or not? Because then I know, like, oh, let me not continue this.
By calling on Oscar, you can grant yourself advantage on the roll.
Okay, cool. I would like to do that then.
All right.
That was good because I rolled really bad for that first one. All right, that is a little better. I got 16.
All right. Yeah, one of the guy with the hammer, who bet the skill in his hammer, got a natural 1. So
Ooh.
he takes one, looks at his cards, and goes, "I fold."
Rip.
That's when you have like back shit.
Yeah, full like absolute dog shit cards.
Oscar must have been laughing.
The other two keep going. The one who bet the information seems pretty calm, cool, and collected.
Cool.
As we move into the third round.
How many people are left? It's me, the information guy. Hello,
And-
anybody
yep.
else?
Nope, that's it.
Just us 3. Okay, we got good odds then.
No.
Awesome.
6.
Oof.
Ooh, okay. I like to use Oscar for that advantage so I can read this other guy's cards.
Yeah. Oscar will swap cards with you this time.
Oh, he had really good cards?
Or like you gave Oscar cards just to give to you.
I know,
Yeah, he's
I
like,
want to, yeah. What I want to do is I want to know if this guy has good cards on my side so that, I can have advantage.
yeah, he's like, yeah, he has pretty good cards, and he swaps, and he'll give you some cards to swap for yours.
Makes sense, I got 27 for that one.
Oof, nice. Unfortunately, Helu, you did get the lowest.
Yeah, I knew I would.
So you like check your cards, and there's now sort of this power play going on between these two. And you're looking at your cards, you're looking at the cards that are laid out, and you're like, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm out.
And then there were 2.
Sorry, give me a second.
I'm pestering my girlfriend to let me do stupid shit. You have had done stupid shit.
And we move, as we move into the final round.
All or nothing, baby. How are you feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
I'm doing pretty good too. It's just another Sunday for me. Looking through my cards. Okay. Alrighty. In
26 deception. All right. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
You two are going back and forth, and as the final cards are laid out, you reveal your cards. Or like right before you reveal your cards, and there's again that sort of back and forth as he's looking at you, getting a feel for what's going on with you, looking at his cards. Before he just the reveal happens, he's like, yeah, I think you got me on that one.
Oh, it was a good game though.
It was a good game.
This card game in the Feywild. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for that.
And now Marcus has proficiency in a warhammer.
No, he doesn't get the freckles either. I was gonna.
Hold on.
Why wouldn't he get the freckles?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. Hold on.
Oh, I realized what the implication of you lose your dick skill if other people get it.
So
Oh boy,
yeah,
how many dick
take-
skills do I have?
Beast in the sheets.
You take the.
Looking at Isla's task. Ooh, I'm 3 times these men's dick strength.
Some of them aren't as good as in the sheets as their betting would imply. Which to that end, you pick up you pick up your spoils. You get Helu's 20 gold. You get the information on the night market. You get your ring back for one for another bit.
That back
There
end was
are the you don't like get the freckles immediately. There is like a little piece of essentially crystal that's you're told essentially if you crush it you like that all of his freckles are in that crystal. You can crush it and immediately get freckles all down your left side, or you can give it to someone who can then crush it and get freckles all down their left side.
So wait, how many freckles did this guy actually have? Is what I want to know.
He's like one of those guys that's like covered in them.
Oh my god, are you telling me he just walked away with like half of his face completely fucking pale?
Yeah. Yup.
Oh my god.
So like my great uncle, like he's completely covered like head to toe in freckles, and like he also shaves his head too, so you can see the freckles on his head. That'd be so fucking weird if I rolled up to this dude at his job as a
Yep.
crossing guard and he just didn't have any of his fucking freckles anymore.
Yup.
Jesus.
As for the skill in the Warhammer, you pick it up again. It's another one of those crystal situations where you can crush it and immediately obtain what it was. But
Interesting.
yeah, they're all like, "All right, that was a good game. Thank you for the good game." The guy,
thank
yeah, they're all give you information is like essentially does the equivalent of tipping his hat, and he's like, "We'll have to play again sometime."
Oh,
But-
for sure. Probably be around. Well, before he leaves, I do want to open up this paper and actually see that.
Yeah, he gives
Something that I can understand.
It is something you can understand, or actually, hold on.
Ilif starts like not to interrupt, but like just start sauntering over now that the card game's over.
It is written in Elvish. The information
know
is written
Elvish.
in Elvish.
Elvish. Okay.
Oh, it's over there. Okay.
I know it.
Marcus can't read it, I don't believe.
Being hilarious.
I can.
But yeah,
Alright, perfect.
between
Okay.
Helu and Ilif, both can read it, which does point you to a location, somewhere in Brightford, the Brightford district, which is the district you are currently in, I believe. Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, oh. Shit. Hey my man, before you leave,
What's up?
totally forgot to ask. Maybe you can just give this to me because we're such good friends now, of course. When is this happening?
We're correctly next
Like
new
1:35 a.m.
Yeah, like next new moon, right around that time, sort of witching hour time, which I think is in like a week and a half, week.
Gotcha. Alright, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
But Ilif, you
That-
saunter over.
I saunter over, give a wave to the Warhammer dude, and I'm like, "Hi, Valen."
Hi,
Use the
Ilif.
cards again.
You know it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have yelled to bet your dick. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I guess.
Mhm. Oh wait, you lost Warhammer skill. Oh, you've lost 2 rod proficiencies now.
You hear from the bar. All right, Ilif, give him a break. Give the poor guy a break.
I have to hold my title and use it sometimes, especially since you banned me from cards.
Yeah, everyone knows why you got. Everyone here knows why you got banned from cards.
At the triple dick destroying. Triple dick
I'm-
destruction.
I'm trying not to piss myself laughing right now.
Were you,
Got
did you
double
want to say
Ds.
something else, Justin?
I was just wondering if the freckle guy was still around.
Yeah, he's still around.
Ah, perfect. I'll just is he staying around or is he walking outside?
He's like gathering his stuff. Though he does go up. Though he start making his way towards the bar to get like one last drink before he heads off.
All right, cool. While he's gathering his stuff, I'm gonna go talk to him then. I'll just say, hey, I'm still in need of a bit more info. Be more than willing to give you back your freckles if you'll help me out.
That depends on what the info is, on what the info you need is, whether or not it's worth.
I think it's
just
definitely worth it.
freckles. It's just
mean, but-
freckles. I mean, like, yeah, I look a little weird, but you know, maybe some people are into it.
You look like two different ends of a pizza, my man. You want him back?
You know, listen, people here have all sorts of strange tastes. Maybe I'll find someone who's into it. Depends on the information you want, my guy.
I guess so. I
If
guess so.
anything, he can just bet the rice half of his face,
Yeah,
and then just
honestly.
be completely freckleless.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know. Listen. You've lived a long life. I'm sure you've ran into a lot of ladies that dig your freckles. So maybe you should stick with them. That's all I'm saying.
What are you looking for?
Well, I just got the date and time of the night market. I was just wondering if you knew a fixer or a fence that usually sells their wares there.
It's,
Someone I can get some info from.
It's the night market. Of course there is. I'm not gonna tell you
Right,
any specifics, but
Just give me a name or a stall or something. Just want to be led down the right direction.
make a persuasion
Easy.
check.
Okay, cool. Okay. 11 plus 8, 19.
19. He thinks, looks at you, looks at Ilif and Alu, both clearly buddies of yours. Where are my notes on this?
Known purveyor of the fucking night market.
I am digging this music, by the way.
Right,
It's,
it's
So
good.
yeah, this
What's going
music
on?
fucking
it's
slaps.
fun and
Yeah.
jaunty.
Throwing my ass back in the tavern.
It is from artist on YouTube called Michael Gelfi. He has a ton of really good music.
Oh, him.
Yeah, this is one of his pieces. It's really good. It's the Dragon's Breath Tavern.
Mm.
What am I looking for? Where to go? Sorry, trying to find where this is. Oh, okay, my bad. Also, quick, like, point of order. It's not the night market, it's the nightmare market.
Nightmare market.
Nightmare market.
Snare.
What?
A
Hmm.
mare.
Nightmare moon.
Dare you?
Do. Okay. I gotta pull up a name generator. Because I did not have
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Don't already have it up?
Do you want to test the DM?
Yes.
Not particularly.
Where is... What? There you are. Yeah, you're gonna give me that. And he holds his hand out for the crystal.
All right.
You're gonna be looking for a tabaxi called Print of a Boot. Boot also.
No nose.
Yeah, well, makes them easy to identify. They say. You look for them. They're one of the they're like they're a hairless sphinx, hairless tabaxi. You'll recognize them. Don't worry.
What's the backstay? First time I've ever seen that. Anything I should know about him?
Um, I mean, I think he's like just your standard fence.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, of course.
Hope you have fun with those freckles.
Yeah. And as he turns to walk away, he does crush it, and you watch as the freckles do reappear on his half of the body. He's like one of those. If I have him, I might as well.
Okay, cool. And then I got this other crystal. I probably won't use it on myself. I mean, like, this is worth some money, isn't it?
Potentially.
Have a crystal. Yeah, to have a crystal that you break and you get instant proficiency in a weapon.
Potentially.
That's badass, bro. Alright. Well, hello. Great job. Seems like we had a very successful game.
Yeah, you have my gold now.
Oh, well, oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. I mean, I think that's my goal.
Thanks.
That was just for the fun. Do you know how to use a warhammer?
It's a martial weapon, right? God?
Yeah, I believe it's a.
We both already have it.
I look at Marcus. Yeah, obviously.
I
don't
think
know.
all of us know how to use martial weapons except for Justin now. I mean,
Blossom.
Blossom,
Okay.
she's comatose, so she doesn't count.
Okay, but you know, it'd be kind of funny. Sorry, we put the crystal in Blossom's hand and crush it. We have,
Wakes up with Warhammer proficiency?
yeah.
Oh, that'd be
She
crazy.
wakes up with the warhammer in her hands. She's like, "Wow, this is new.
Fun. This is fun and funky.
Have I always been able to do this? Maybe it's the mafia background coming back to me."
Nah, if we do that, let's not make it obvious. Let's be in a situation where we have to toss a warhammer over to Blossom, and Ret's just like, you don't know why, but you're so good at using this thing. Oh my gosh! All right, I'll just hold on to it. Either sell it or use it as another incentive or something like that.
All right.
Tuck that baby away, and I will have my shot now.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as you knock that thing back.
Cool beans. Oh, man, I was kind of hoping now. 17 plus 2, 19.
Even with a 19, it hits. It hits hard. You are not. You are not blackout drunk, but you are drunk.
Oh, I felt like a big boy, but I'm not.
This
Okay.
is what happens when you ask for the strongest stuff in a Feywild
Damn.
bar.
Why can I smell everybody's feet right now? Holy shit. All right. Whew. I'm fine. I don't know. I touch a random part of the table and nudge Oscar. Hey, good job, Oscar. Would not have been able to do it without you, man.
Oh my god.
You feel a little set of feet land on your shoulder. I'm right here.
Oh, sorry. The room is spinning a little. Reach to my pouch. I give Oscar 5 grams. Just here, just get yourself some food and some drink or whatever.
He you hold it out to your shoulder where he's still invisible. He then reappears on a chair in front of you. He goes, "What are you talking about? I'm right here."
You think you're real funny, Oscar. do you want to buy yourself some food or not, man?
I think I had a lot of food. Actually, hold on. Turret looks over at Beetle. Do you sell just the beetles? And Beetle is like, "Oh yeah, absolutely.
So Beetle?
Yeah. It's why do you think I have the name? Why do you think people call me Beetle?"
Duh.
I don't know, man. Stepped on a beetle when you were 2? I don't know why most people get these street names, man.
And it looks over at Ilif. Ilif, you bring them here and you don't even tell them why I'm called
Yeah,
Beetle?
I was doing a bit with them where they didn't know I wasn't a hard ass all the time. No,
Oh.
Marcus was here. I'll tell them the story. I watched this jackass eat a beetle once, and it became the fucking drink.
Yeah, so we have like a
Okay.
small
Was it
stockpile of,
me?
of like actual beetles.
Was it me or was it Laura that started the beetle nickname?
Laura speaks up. Hey, don't put that on me. That was all you.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I'm walking here.
Became fucking Jersey.
I would ask you, maybe you should get yourself one of them dish soap drinks.
I'm good, actually.
Not that
Seeing
strong
how what
at
it
all.
did to you, I'm good.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Right. Uh-huh.
Marcus says that while like facing the other direction.
I walk over and throw my hand over Marcus's shoulder. More sober now that I've been having water for the past hour. But you, sir, are not allowed to go dancing on any roofs. You don't have anyone here other than Halou, myself, but I don't trust myself right now. That could catch you. Edge will be mad if we break a bone.
When did we didn't go dancing on any. When did we go dancing on roofs? What?
No.
It was when you and Marcus got fucking wasted in Brokenstone.
I think I just did that, honestly.
Oh, okay. Marcus got drunk and danced on roofs. Halou couldn't get to the roof.
Does that same rule apply to you? Can you dance on roofs?
Sadly, once I leave this bar, I gotta be a guard again.
Okay. I grab Alice and I dimension door both of us to the roof.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
So here's a problem. I know Dimension Door is 500 feet. Astrazaline is a city of towers.
Is
Oh,
this
so it's
dive
just going
bar
to
a
kill me.
tower? Or is it like one of those fucking one of those shacks in like a countryside that hasn't been sold to corporate? So it's like it's like the up house that's next to skyscrapers.
It's more like a lot of the towers are multi-level essentially,
Oh,
because there's only so much space that they can build on an island. That a lot of times they just sort of build up. So the dive bar is at the bottom of this tower. That
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So in your drunk state, go ahead and make me an Arcana, like a Arcana check,
Sure, yeah.
or actually a spellcasting ability check, not an Arcana. D20 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability mod.
Okay, alright, so it's gonna be a pretty high roll for me actually. So it was that modifying proficiency?
Yep.
27.
Yeah, on a 27, hi Kitty, thank you Kitty. You don't, it's one of those instances where like you go to immediately go to the roof, and in your like little spellcaster brain, you're like, wait, shit, if I land on the roof, things might go wrong. So you land essentially on a balcony on the top level of the tower. So you're like right under the roof, but you are very high up. Like almost the full 500, not the full 500 feet.
Oh, cool. Okay. Can I say when I teleported us, I'm like sitting on the balcony's edge?
Yeah.
Alright, Aleph, I hope you have fun dancing.
Wait,
And I fall backwards.
wait, I can't get down. I'm not mad. I can't. Okay.
I fall back. I fall, onto my back, heading towards the ground, the tavern. And before I fall, I'm gonna misty step on my feet.
Yeah, you do the full like cool guy fall backwards and then misty step in midair and land on your feet at the bottom.
It's a fucking
You are-
Assassin's Creed claw.
You are very drunk. So I'm going to have you make me a, we'll say dex save with disadvantage because that was a very strong drink.
Okay, no problem. This was the first time I've used my misty step too, so.
Kitty.
Yeah, dex save.
Yes.
What's this one gonna be? Ooh, with that disadvantage, it's an 11.
On 11, you You land on your feet, but you immediately sort of trip and like have to catch yourself before you faceplant into the pavement.
Still made it. All right, and
Marcus, where the fuck is Ylith?
wait, can I? Well, how high up is Ylith right now, though?
100 feet, you
not
motherfucker!
the full 500. So I realized that would be very impractical for a tower, even in Astrazeline. Which I say in the
I mean,
prologue.
that's like 50 floors.
Yeah. That's like I think around Empire State Building, if not taller. I don't remember how many
Oh
floors.
I
god.
mean, that's Fade Wild. Oh god, heights though.
We'll say about 150 up.
You can't fucking hear me from there, especially with wind.
Perfect. So yeah, I like land. I like Misty step in front of the window, and I knock on the window to get Helu's attention. Like come outside.
I go out,
like,
Marcus,
hey,
where
we're
the
leaving now.
fuck did you go? Where's Ylith?
Oh, just gotta go places. It's fine. Let's head back home. I don't need a
No,
Hey,
no,
you're
no.
fine.
I need to insight this. I need to.
nap. I wrote deception.
You're gonna roll it with disadvantage.
Alright, that's fine
Deception.
with me. That's cool. That's
Alright,
cool.
What's my insight? Okay.
Is Oscar out here with me?
Oscar at this point has made himself visible again, and he's like looking up and at you, and then up and then at you.
Yeah, I'm like,
Can I
is
can I clock that?
Isn't that right, Oscar? Mine like, I'll get you some more beetles, man.
looks back. I'm not condoning this. Not even beetles can stop me from this.
Alright, I guess we say it in a mind. So you said deception with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. 6 + 8, 14.
19, motherfucker.
He left
Damn,
Ylith up there.
Disadvantage.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god. I grab Marcus by the face
Oh!
and I smush his face. Marcus, what the fuck? What the fuck? Beetle? Beetle? Do you know who lives up there?
Oh, not that far up.
I'm like, oh
See?
fuck me.
See, they can't handle it. Hello. Let's go. Let's head back home. It's getting late. We've done what we had to do for the day. I feel
No,
like an adult. We've been very productive.
No,
High
I pick
fives all
up
around.
Marcus. I pick up Marcus and fling him over my shoulder, and I start trying to like go up those go inside the building.
So you see me. You can see the very bright blue glow of my echo as it's because it can be up to 1,000 feet away from me. So it's just
Oh.
kind of. So as I'm essentially sitting up there, blind and deaf, as my echo is like kind of teleporting in stages of 30 feet down the different balconies. It's just trying to get down. I can switch. There's no distance limit to how far I can switch places with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, you said Helu's carrying me up to the tavern upstairs?
I think I just start seeing Ylith do this, and I'm just like waiting anxiously.
Oh.
Go.
Well, yeah. I'll see you back at the place, Helu.
No, you're not going in. You can't. I have you over my shoulder. I have you in a
What?
grapple. Fuck you.
Well, Marcus says that after misstepping out of your shoulder, and he's somewhat down the street. Be like, all right, Helu, I'll see you back in the place. You want to hang
Echo
out here for a
appears
little while
next
longer.
to you and fucking hits you on the head.
How many times can you misty step? Because I'm going to fucking grab you. Is it like infinite? I'm gonna be so mad if it's infinite.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, I grab you. You're not fucking going anywhere.
Are you saying you start to chase after me?
Yes.
I'm 30 feet. All right, I start running.
hold on.
Bro, I
Hold on.
Oh, it's like the echo would have tried to hit Marcus. Marcus fucking Misty steps out of it, and the echo's just staring there, and it's just like I can see through your echo's eyes, hear through its ears, and I speak through it?
I don't think so. No.
I'm just sign languaging fucking curse words at him.
I also know sign language.
Yeah.
These are some pretty nasty nasty insults.
How's the weather up there? And I start running away from Helu.
You motherfucker, you're gonna get it, and then I switch with my echo.
I start hauling ass.
Good fucking luck. I have 40-foot movement speed.
Switching over 1,000 feet, switching 30 feet feels fucking weird. 1,000 feet, like you're once getting buffeted by wind, and then you're suddenly on the ground.
Right, okay.
What?
I appear on the ground, right, Jen?
1,000 feet is a pretty. This is 150 feet to switch. This is pretty far. Let me.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I appear on the ground, right?
This time. You switch, and there's a weird, like, it's so distant from you and so far away. But it's not instantaneous, I'll say that. Normally it is.
My friends haven't seen me do it over this far of a distance. They wouldn't know.
The echo disappears, and you've seen Ylith, I think, do the switch before in the comm.
Oh yeah.
Ylith do the switch before. There is a solid few seconds, like a very noticeable beat or two, before Ylith appears in the space.
Do they notice because Marcus is sprinting and Helu's running after him?
Well, it would have been like I probably would have had Marcus like under my arm while I'm watching you. He maybe teleports away, but like as soon as you're on the ground, I probably go after him, but I don't move until you're on the ground.
Okay, so yeah, there is the disappears and then 1, 2, 3.
And then it's, oh hey, what the fuck?
And then I'm there. Where is that motherfucker?
Fucking went that way.
I start bunny hopping with my echo, the 30 feet bunny hop. I'm fucking catching this bitch.
Yeah, nope, ass is grass.
So wait,
Because I can, because switching with my echo is a bonus action. So I can dash, just 60 feet of movement, and switching with my echo costs 15 feet. So then I have 45 feet of movement left to just sprint at him.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I can be monk speed, not easily, but I can be for a cost of nothing.
Alright, I'm hauling ass. I'm seeing.
I have just 40-foot speed anyway, so my walking just catches up to you. Regardless.
Fucked, my man.
Yeah, you start a dead sprint into the streets. Helu kicks off after you, very fast and gaining on you. Helu is bunny hopping up and it's like also quickly catching up to you, and you in this drunken moment are like, "Oh, I fucked up."
Do I have any like the fucking like lag skips that sometimes happen when you're like teleporting and rubber banding? Do I do that?
Yeah.
Based on what the fuck just happened?
Give me a second.
Alright, are there
Terrifying.
are there any visible alleys?
Oh, I know these streets, motherfucker. Let's see if I fucking bunny hop.
Yeah. You start the bunny hopping process. You're like, fuck it, whatever. I'm still a little bit tipsy. I might have drinking some some water, but you're still a little bit tipsy from all the drinks you slammed. So you start bunny hopping, consequences be damned, and you all, like, Helu, you're watching as Ylith appear, like the echo appears and then Ylith. Echo and then Ylith. Echo. And nothing.
I stop? Probably at this point, I'd probably let Marcus go.
The echo is where Ylip was, but is flickering, and is about to looks like it's about to disapparate on its own.
I start like looking around and being like calling out for Ylif. Hold on. No, that probably wouldn't work. Well, okay. If I use...
Ylif's not
No,
allowed to be
it's-
drunk anymore. Apparently I
it's just-
fucking vanished.
It's a spell or a magic item. I was gonna be like, man, maybe magic awareness could like show me sort of where like the signature of Ylif popping in and out of reality. But that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do that.
Marcus,
Technically, it's not magical, like, as mechanic.
Marcus, you're like are sprinting away, and you're looking back over your shoulder to see the two of them coming after you, and you look back, and they've stopped.
Hey, what seems to be going on again?
You were running. Helu and Ylif were coming after you. Ylif was using their echo to bunny hop their way closer to you, quickly closing the distance, until in one of these switches, Ylif did not reappear.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Sedge is having nice cup of tea at the tavern and, like, library joy.
Sedge
He's
is
highlighted.
like...
Yeah, he's highlighted.
Sedge is probably back at the tavern at this point, and he's kind of tapping on the table, like leaned back in the chair, tapping on the table, kind of impatiently, waiting for all of you to get back. And he's like,
this motherfucker's
checking
like,
he's checking his pocket watch, and it's just like, they should be back by now. And he's like,
fucking when Ylif
my
is
dad
teleported
senses are
up.
my dad
like the-
senses are.
And Marcus
Yeah.
is just caused some problems. Sedge, I know this fucker.
Is there anything I can roll to see if this is a ruse by Ylif to have me stop?
I feel like you'd notice Helu start to get kind of like do the hand wave in front of the thing and like start kind of actually frantically looking around. Like this is not.
Oh.
I would give you like advantage on it. I don't know, but like I'm genuinely.
One of you can make a
concerned.
perception check, with advantage.
I have +5 perception.
Oh, crazy. I have +1, so.
Okay. Ooh. 10.
10 doesn't appear to be quite enough. You're looking around, and you're like, I live. When after about, I'll say after about like a minute after Ylif just doesn't reappear, Ylif, you stumble out of an alley, which is definitely not where you'd intended to port to. You just sort of like reappeared and then like half stumbled out of the alley a little bit dazed.
Smacked my head face into a wall, and I'm just like, ow! That hasn't happened since I first got that shit. Okay, no more drinking. Ow.
You
Is
might have overdone
is
the jumping
Ylif
there.
in the like in our around us, like nearby, or fucking somewhere
Oh
else?
no, Ylif, like they stumbled out of an alley like right next to you guys.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh.
My nose.
Yeah, I probably grab Ylif.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
like- Hi, what the fuck? Like, I do like the weird like arm lift, and I'm like looking around, like I turn you around, and I'm like, where the fuck did you go? Don't do that.
hi. What? I was doing what I normally do. I just somehow misjudged where I wanted to switch with my echo, and I ended up in the alleyway. Did we
Hey, like
catch
you were
Marcus?
gone for a minute.
That's not supposed to happen.
You just stopped existing, man.
Fuck, not again.
What do you mean, not again?
How about I get more water, I sober up as we walk back, and I tell this with Sedge there also, because Sedge is the smart one. And the sober one. Between Marcus and I. And could ask me a lesser restoration, may be slightly less drunk.
Fuck, do I have that?
Paladins get lesser restoration. It's just if you've prepared it or not.
I have it. I have it prepared. Yes, I'm the paladin of the party.
Do I have that? Oh yeah, I do. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a. You get to now learn my trauma. Congratulations, we've gotten there eventually.
With everything sort of like calming down, you all eventually make your way back to the Salty Bar, where Sedge is waiting.
I see all of you stumble in, and
Hi,
I'm not
immediately-
drunk.
Thin air.
I immediately stand, and I say, "Do you all know what time it is?"
I vanished into thin air.
Okay.
For
Sedge.
like a minute.
No, we're not. We're going to unpack that later. I have been researching and worried sick. And
Did you give us a curfew, Dad?
Listen, Sedge, we've been very.
Sedge, you say that, and Sedge just shuts up, and he's just like, "I'm gonna go
Did
take
you?
a seat."
Sedge,
Have a restoration into Marcus and I.
Sedge, we've been very productive, okay? I stole a guy's freckles and another dude's ability to whack around a hammer, okay?
Is that a euphemism?
No, we played poker and a
So
dude
for
literally
him,
bet.
so for that dude, yes, it is also a euphemism.
I
feel it.
Really? Damn, that.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
What do you think?
I mean,
they call? I mean, the Dick Breaker is
I
my title at the
can't
bar. I'm not allowed to play cards
leave
anymore.
I mean,
any
I
of
guess
you
that sucks, but
alone
like, ew, sex.
5 goddamn minutes.
It's a little longer than 5. Can you please lesser restoration me and Marcus? I need to be able to be serious about the fact I vanished into thin air for a whole ass
I
minute.
will lesser restoration you. Marcus will deal with the hangover.
I'm
Okay.
fine right now. I'm cool. I'm just buzzed. I'm having
No.
a good time. If anything, I'll have another drink. How about you
Oh,
guys
also,
sit down?
as soon as I'm lesser restoration, I turn to Sedge and I'm like, also, Marcus abandoned me 150 feet up in the air.
Marcus!
He doesn't deserve
Listen.
it.
I was
Scruffy.
told I couldn't dance on the roof. I simply asked Elif if they
I-
could, and I put them up on the roof. Okay.
You
They're
are
fine.
scruffed. I just shake you, and I'm just like,
Already, I shake around my head. I'm already scrubbed, so I'm fine.
I drop you on the floor. You know what? Let's just do these things one at a time. I have information from my time researching in the library at the academy. And hello, how are you feeling? I know we're all pretty shaken up about this, but
Ella just like kind of shrugs. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. It's weird shit's going on with Ilif right now.
yes, I suppose we can unpack all of that. Marcus, I'm gonna sit your ass down.
Listen, I conducted my own research too. I got some very useful information. Okay.
I'm not saying you didn't. Just saying
What?
that when you're drunk, you're just a nuisance.
I'm not drunk. I'm just slightly buzzed. You've seen me drunk before.
Drank
No,
the
you're
strongest drink in the bar.
It was apparently in like a dish
I-
soap.
I- is he
It's a
is
concentrated
he being
moonshine.
truthful? Is he being truthful? Can I do an insight check?
What was the thing he said again?
He said that he's not drunk. He's just a little buzzed.
You can make an inside check, yeah.
That is a 17 plus. I think it's like a 2 for a 19 or something like that.
He's drunk.
But can I roll deception?
You it'll be a disadvantage.
That's fine.
Because
Fine.
I set the DC to that thing to 20 and you rolled a 19.
Wow. That's why I said I thought it was buzz, but okay. I guess I'm drunk.
You're drunk, but you're not blackout drunk.
Oh, cool. That's
Insight is a
Marcus's
+2. Yeah,
buzz.
19.
That's Marcus's buzz. All right, let's see here.
Which means you're effectively poisoned because you're drunk.
5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. I'm good at deception, but that disadvantage fucked me up. I rolled really high on the first one. Second one was 14, so.
He's drunk. He's not as bad as he
You-
could be. He's drunk.
No, you're sitting down and you're getting water, and I'm not slapping a lesser restoration on you after what you did to Ilif. We're going
That's
to
fine.
sit down and have an adult conversation.
Okay. Whatever you say, Dad.
I smack you upside the head.
Oldest Sedge. How old is Sedge?
Sedge, I'm pretty sure, is either 24 or
God, I'm older
27.
than you. Okay, please be. Either older or
25.
younger. Oh Jesus, I'm older. 26.
Marcus is technically 22 in mind.
Why am I the oldest? Other than baby Blossom.
But Blossom is an unknown, so.
Blossom can be extremely mature, but also she's almost like a second Marcus, just with slightly more impulse control, which isn't saying much.
I was about to say no, the fuck she doesn't. Just gets away with more shit.
Yeah, Sedge, very productive night. Learned a lot of things. Like, location of the Nightmare Market. Figured it might be good
you
at.
could have asked me, bud.
What's the fun in doing that? I'm not one to. No offense, I'm not one to really ask narcs where I can go
Hey.
find illegal goods. I didn't want to put you in that possession.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck
Just,
you.
li-
I was
listen,
always in
it-
charge.
Like I said, no offense. You literally got the title. Like you know the highest person here. Is
So-
it that crazy to assume that you wouldn't be you wouldn't be wrapped up in those things?
I mean, now I can't exactly go as much as I used to, but fuck, when,
Yeah,
I, was a,
see? I don't
when I
know.
was a teenager, there's a reason I'm called the Dick Breaker.
I didn't know that, man. Like I said, it's
I was doing a bit where I made you think I was a hard ass because it seemed like the group needed it, and I wanted to give Sedge a break.
Do you think I'll be around now if I went up to cops and was like, "Hey, man, you know where I can get some drugs?" No. What?
You sell hardcore drugs.
If you're,
He said, "Can I get that?" Like.
you
yeah,
say
I'm sorry
that
I didn't ask you.
I have had teenagers do that to me, and I point them in the direction of the one that's on the know that sells fake drugs that make them feel sick, so they don't ever do them again.
Oh, the oregano trick. Yeah, I see.
Except it's not just oregano; it's an oregano that will make you
Shit your
Fucking-
pants.
not have a good time, but not like a bad trip, just like not a fun time. Oh,
What's that?
Also, just in
You
the
changing music.
background, how Lou is just mouthing like, "I live Dick Breaker Crimson Light." Yeah, okay, that's a vibe.
So yeah, Sedge, we got that. I also got some dude's freckles, and
What
proficiency
do you
in a
need but freckles?
warhammer.
What do you need but freckles?
I gave it back. I got it for some more information. I didn't really have a reason for it. I'm sorry if you're upset with that. Maybe you wanted the freckles. I don't know, man. But we've been productive, and I also learned Hello is actually pretty good at cards. Good job, Hello.
Thanks. It was you two's stellar tutelage.
There we go. See? Yeah, very productive night. And now we're here.
I don't even know what to say. I suppose congratulations for getting the information that we so desperately needed.
I feel
It wasn't-
sarcastic. Is he being
That wasn't
sarcastic?
sarcasm. That was not sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
It was not being sarcastic.
It's a little hard.
Oh,
to
maybe a
decipher.
little sarcastic on the desperately part, but
Okay, yeah, that's probably right.
Maybe if you like smile or something.
Anyway, I believe you had something to share with us. Is it? I do have to ask this. Is it trauma? Because listen, you don't have to share trauma with us. We don't. That's maybe we shouldn't do this as a thing, but we don't share trauma a lot.
And it's
mean,
kind
you
of
had
the
your-
motto of the Banes of Thunder.
Had your trauma circle while Marcus was just like key posing on his horse.
Yeah, that was a trauma quote unquote circle. Listen, none of us
That was out of
unloaded none of us nearly did not even brush. I know at least I did not even begin to brush the surface level of the things I not
I
told
mean,
everyone.
mine's inherently tied to trauma, and I mean, if you don't want me to talk about it, I just won't talk about it.
No, if you want to share.
Oh
You
no,
did
if the
say that
rules
you
of the
had
group
something
that
to
I've
share.
joined are no trauma sharing, I will just
No.
Well, it's not that it's no trauma sharing. It's just sometimes we feel compelled to share trauma when other people share theirs, and it's just.
I mean,
It's weird.
I fucking vanished for a minute. Like, I feel like this is important information to give you.
Unfortunately, it is. So feel free.
I'll keep it short and sweet. About let me pull up the document because I can never remember dates out of character. About 2 years ago, I am a soldier and have been for 8 years now. And about 2 years ago, when we were in the tunnels beneath Astrazealine, we were trying to get back into boundaries of city for Wordfall. There was a essentially the Lolth following Drow had started had a plan of trying to destabilize the tunnels and break the Worldfall and keep us here. Which who knows if it would even have worked, but we went and tried to stop them. And boundaries are murky for Worldfall, like where like it pulls and where it doesn't. And I got caught between essentially the part of the city that was leaving and the Feywild that was staying, like that nebulous gray area. Don't remember what happened. And that's why I might actually take you up on your hypnosis, Marcus.
Right on.
But the entire time Astrazealine was in the prime material, I was gone. And then when it came back 6 months later, I appeared, and it was as if to me no time had passed. So I stumbled out of the streets thinking it was 6 months prior, and a lot of people I knew thought I was dead. That we were dead. So, and then I could do the funky, I make the echo appear with like all like the scars glowing and stuff like that as a result. There was no really good explanation for why, so I trained enough to do it, got my fancy title to essentially let me not be a lab rat anymore, and that's been my past 2 years.
I'm truly sorry about what you went through.
Give finger guns.
No distracting from things like that. Finger guns.
I give more finger guns.
So
Who
So was it-
the other person?
My friend, who we have essentially presumed to be KIA, because he was not down there when I came back 6 months later, so he did not end up wherever I did. Or if he did, he didn't come back.
I see.
how did those 6 months feel?
Don't remember. It was like I blinked and I mean, no time had passed. I was shoved by my friend to try to get into the city boundary. And when I came out, I was still in the process of falling. Kind of like how I in the alley where I was in the process of motion and I hit the wall because there wasn't supposed to be a wall in front of me.
Well, we're happy you popped back into this world so we can meet you, Aleph.
Yeah. No idea where or what happened, just my whole entire side and like points to the side that like has like the scar that glows when they do their Echo Knight stuff, like all of that is glowy blue scars.
Hmm.
Well, are your friends somewhere out there? Well, it just hasn't popped up yet, right?
Honestly, I hope he's. As much as it would be nice if he was alive, I hope he died.
Oh, damn. All right, we don't like him then? Okay.
No, I love him. No, it's if he was alive and still in the Feywild, he is a prisoner of war. If he was wherever I am, then who knows what's happening to him.
Oh.
And he could have just been split atom by atom from Worldfall. So. I feel like the lesser of all of those evils is if he just died quick and painlessly.
Let me see.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, sorry for dropping that. But now I can do fun and funky self pancake. Fun.
Right.
Yeah.
We are one fucked up group.
Yep. I had not a goddamn second to process that I vanished for 6 months, got magic, and then I was alone for 6 months in the winter, in the snow.
I tap the table. I'm like, I'll drink to that. Who's the
God, no more
barkeeper's name
alcohol.
again?
I don't know.
Start with a T, I think.
Is it Dick Smasher?
No.
Oh, that's me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not Dick Smasher?
Yes.
That sounds so tired.
It is it's an Eladrin woman, by the name of Orlana.
Oh, the Dick Vanisher. I
Oh my
see.
God. By the name of Orlana.
This woman's asexual, we know this.
She's
That's Dick Vanisher.
Okay,
uh,
Orlando.
she is
Dick Devourer?
oh my God.
That's what I would expect to make that joke, guys.
She
He's not here. You have to fill in the various roles.
Justin, I'm rude now. I've been hanging out with Emmett's friends.
Oh, jeez.
She maintains a relatively professional relationship with patrons, not quite as friendly as Beetle, but not exactly like a hard ass or anything.
Oh, cool.
She would be currently in her summer form.
I say, please, one drink here, and 3 waters.
2 drinks.
No, he's drunk.
3 drinks.
1 drink.
3 drinks.
Looks at all of you.
I'm not drunk anymore.
No, you're not.
We'll have a juice.
That made me want to be drunk.
2 drinks of water and a juice. Got it.
Oh.
Brings out the minute later brings out the drinks, hands the drink to Ylif, hands the water to Marcus.
Get fucked, Marcus.
Excuse me, ma'am. I ordered a drink.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Sir, I have-
you did get one.
Sir,
a
I have
water.
not been the bartender at this establishment for more than a few decades to not be able to recognize when someone is probably
The
should
server?
be cut off. Yes.
When Sedge is looking away, can I switch my my drink with Marcus's?
Oh my God.
I give advantage to that.
Yeah,
Disadvantage I'm watching. I am watching.
you can make a
I'm waiting for
perception check.
Halu to do something to like just like pull you into a conversation, just purely because I'm like sipping like the water like fully. sipping my drink slowly. What am I making, Jen?
You can make a sleight of hand. Yeah, you can make a sleight of hand check. And because because Sedge is being Sedge and the responsible one, you can make a perception check.
19.
Oh fuck! Am I gonna beat that?
Lovely.
Come on, baby. New pair of shoes. New pair of shoes.
Oh, we were like our old
I don't-
shoes.
That's a 19.
Motherfucker.
Perception?
Yeah.
No, that's still a 19. Fuck.
Okay. So on a tie, I believe that essentially nothing happens. So what it's the Iliv goes to switch as Sedge looks away, but Sedge starts like turning back before, and you realize Iliv in that moment you're about to be caught, so you just quickly pull the drink back.
Can I try again?
No.
I try one more time. I will fully take it a flat roll. I'll take it at disadvantage. I just want to try again.
You can take
Can
it
I
at
try?
disadvantage.
Yeah, so roll another perception check.
17.
The chaos of the party. We love to see it.
Scooted through
Oh,
a singular
no.
day.
I got a 16.
Like you turn like grab something from your bag, and Iliv zeroed in on this, quickly
Reasons like
swaps the
the
drink.
T-Rex. Yeah. It's like T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, let me get my research notes out of
Problem
my
is,
bag.
It's going to be
They're
obvious
color-coded.
because water and a drink look entirely different.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you sit back up only to see Iliv now has water and Marcus now has whatever drink Iliv had.
I'm not
I'm ready.
gonna ask which one of you did this. I'm just gonna
Marcus,
switch them
wait,
back.
I look down. I'm like, Marcus, how could you?
That's fine. Sedge, you should have some more some more confidence in me. You know, I learned to drink from the best. My good friend Horn taught me how to drink a long time ago. Now that man can drink.
am
He
going
spent a
to
whole
put out my research notes. We are going to talk about what I learned, and you are going to have your water back, and we're not going to talk about this.
I finished my drink at least.
No, you can finish your water.
I'm already halfway done. Let me just finish this last drink.
I snatched the drink and downed it myself.
Damn. Wow. Sedge with the wild streak. Okay, alright, Sedge. As long as the drink was
Wild
finished.
streak. You've seen
As long as
that.
the drink was finished. And my friend Horn never turned down a drink. That man taught me how to drink. He was an amazing man, I gotta tell you guys. I once saw that man drink for 3 solid days, or at least he told me he drank for 3 solid days. The next thing you know, he wakes up in a bear's cave in the middle of winter. He's hibernating, and he stays there for months. It had a baby sometime in between, and he kept himself alive by drinking its milk.
Baby's milk?
Anyway,
A
we're
bear's-
going to be
bear's
discussing my research
bear's
notes
milk.
now.
Sedge, you pull out your research notes.
I'm
I
giving, like,
pull out my
most-
research notes.
we're gonna walk past that.
Thank
Basically.
God.
I love how the
I'm
past
just saying,
4
I learned how to
sessions
drink
have
from
been
the
in the
best.
span of 24 hours.
A lot of shit can happen in 24 hours, it turns out. But yeah, you can pull out your research notes.
Anyway, while I was still at the academy, I did some research on the Queen of Air and Darkness. That's what she's called, right?
Yep.
Yes, the
Good
Queen
job.
of Air and Darkness of the Gloaming Court, and learned some very distressing things. Wow, that was like an hour and a half ago.
Oh my God.
Swiss cheese brain. So I learned that there was these dwarves that were gifting Queen Titania this, Hello, you still have the gem on you, correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Please don't pull it out.
The what?
From what I'm learned, it looks like, Queen Mab,
Map.
Queen Mab was somewhat corrupted by this tin-faceted black diamond and became the person, or I presume Fae, we know her as now, Queen of the Winter Courts, etc., etc. And she does her business sometimes channeling the magic of this tin-faced diamond. I relate to the party everything Red told me earlier because I don't remember.
That's fair. Does anyone need a refresher?
Not at the moment.
I think just maybe a quick one.
Yeah, okay.
Just so that everyone has all the information laid out before them.
Yep. Queen of Air and Darkness, once was Titania's sister, was seemingly corrupted by this gem that the dwarves presented as a gift. Went off to form her own Unseelie courts in opposition to Titania. And is now sort of like this archfey of like malice and hate and like ice and wind and darkness and all of that.
And she talks with people through the gem?
Seemingly. The research notes that while she doesn't appear physically, it's like her presence is felt pretty much wherever within the Gloaming Court. And she can like sort of communicate with people. The gem, the giant black diamond, is like the closest thing to a physical form that she has.
Holy fuck.
Otherwise, she is like smoke on the wind or wind itself kind of a thing.
Okay, cool. And I feel like there's probably a collective moment between Sedge, Marcus, and Halu where we just look briefly at Halu's bag like, yeah, we're just casually fucking carrying it around.
Oh, no, I should be clear. The 10-faceted diamond is much bigger than the one you're carrying around.
No, I'm aware. We're casually carrying around a piece of that diamond.
Presumably, yeah.
And then I would fill in Ylif.
Ylif's just standing there kind of going, what the fuck? Because they have the assumption that just fucking have it.
I would leave out the vision that I got, though, of Cryovane.
Yeah, basically, they pulled it out of a white dragon's chest.
Yep. Because we wanted the shiny, or I wanted the shiny.
And they have kept it ever since.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pretty solid ice.
And the general reaction to any NPC has upon pulling it out is, please, for the love of God, put that thing away.
Yep.
That dick away, please.
Put it away. Put your dick away, Walter.
So it's just like, oh, that's why everyone was like super wiggy about this. Got it. Oh boy. Wow.
Oh, and I also... Hold on. Okay, there we go. I also, drew this. I copied it from a text. I slide over the picture I drew.
Ugh, damn.
She's kind of hot.
Marcus.
Ew, Marcus.
Oh, no.
Marcus, no.
Sorry, Molly. I don't know. Sorry, I don't. You guys don't see it? Okay, fine.
No.
Oh, she is stunningly beautiful, but is also fucking terrifying.
Exactly. A woman who could kill me.
Halu doesn't see it. I think I've just, in this session load, made Halu Arrow Ace. Romance? Nah, gross. Sex? Yeah.
Let's
gross.
go.
Ah, what? Sex? What? Sex? Ah!
Ah,
Ah!
Brody, man.
I don't even know what sex is.
To say,
It was
does he not know?
said.
Imagine Sedge actually doesn't know.
No, that was me. That was me, the player, saying it.
I was about to say, I don't know why that would actually fall into character somehow.
That would have been very funny.
Out of all things that Sedge does know, like such
We're
a
gonna
smart dude, he's like
we're
never
gonna
taught
move
the
off
birds
we're
to
gonna
be.
move off this topic though. Very sorry, we're gonna move off this topic now. But yeah, that is what you learn from Sedge's research into the Queen of Air and Darkness. Oh, and of course, the final bit is that Mab, anytime that Mab is referred to, sort of used interchangeably with the Queen of Air and Darkness. As an avatar, both is and isn't Air and Darkness.
Gotcha. This makes sense.
But that is what Sedge has learned.
Alright, so. How is this going to help us find my brother?
Seems like we're pretty confident that she's part of this somehow. Obviously, those twins are connected to her, so I think Sedge made a very smart move getting this info, because the more we know about our enemy, the better.
Oscar pipes up. Yeah, know thy enemy and all.
Exactly, Oscar. It's obvious that she knows a lot about us. Yeah, exactly. It's obvious that she knows a lot about us, so I think we have a bit of catching up to do. And the first step in doing that is obviously finding this eye wherever the hell it is in the city.
And a
Oscar,
place
are
to-
you getting like a ping? A direction?
It's a big city, man.
Like
Place-
north, south, east, west. Are you getting a sense? Are you getting
No,
a whiff?
it's a big city. I haven't gotten a ping yet.
Well, we have a couple of leads, right?
the tunnels that I was thinking of is where I vanished, and from what I've heard, there's been some weird magical spikes like when I vanished, so something's happening there.
Cool. And I take out my paper. Also got Night Market. I mean,
Is it
it seems
a
like this
week?
tunnel. That's in a week, and if nothing else pops up, it'd be worth asking around. I got the name of a fence. I get a clue or two. If it is in the possession of someone, we might be able to find out there. So,
Alright, so
two leads.
maybe we investigate these tunnels
Mhm.
and then go from there?
I think that's our best bet.
The other thing on your plate, I, the DM, would like to remind you, is that Chandria did suggest seeking out other Archfey for help. Although they might be a distance away from here, you do have access to Porter's Guild. If things don't pan out here, or if you'd rather focus on something else.
I think it's worth trying to find this eye, and when we do, we skedaddle and try to nab some Fae. Not sure how long Blossom's gonna be knocked out, but you know, if we can be productive here while waiting, and somehow she wakes up before then, better. But if we find it, then he's in good hands.
Is just to point out that, like, something else you consider is to at least plan ahead to any Archfey you might wish to speak to.
Yeah, I think like last session I did in fact make like an actual list. Well, quote unquote list. It's the list. It's the Archfey thingy that Jen gave us. But I think I got more notes. I did get a lot of notes on the Summer Court specifically.
Yeah.
You know, Queen Titania is obviously missing. Lord Oberon lives in Senelius, so most likely also missing. Lord of Light, also in Senelius, and the Lord of the Hunt is the Ranger Lord of Senelius.
Of Sheena Lestra.
Sheena Lestra. It's
Yeah.
it's the two S's. It's the two S's that are like, eh. And Sheena Lestra is fucking weird, also. And then there's the Ildanok?
Ildanok, yeah.
Ildanok. Bounces between the three major cities of the Summer Court.
Yeah, Mithrandain, Sinalias, and Sheena Lestra.
And people would know if the Ildanok was in Mithrandain, right?
Yeah. Because he is such like a traveling fae, there is sort of like a whole big thing that happens when he swings by. That hasn't happened in recent times.
Yeah, so either they got caught up in Seneliest or Sheena Lestra.
Okay.
We did see the Lord of Silver back in Brokestone.
We did.
It's entirely possible we could seek him out again.
He seemed like an okay guy.
Being a giant.
Then why not?
Wolf.
Here's an idea. It's obvious. Maybe this is a way we can be a little bit more proactive here in our time. So, looking for this eye, right? Here in the city. It might take us a little while. How about in the meantime, while we're doing that, send out a letter or two? Top 3 people on our list, maybe. Just so they know we're interested in talking. So, kind of know the procedure, or, we can go in for a meeting or something. I'm not sure the formalities here. But we have Oscar here. He can poof up, say, hey, Queens of Thunder want a meeting. Have something you're interested in. Kind of deal.
And we should mention that we'd like to help them, if we can, with breaking their curse. Wait a minute. And I think Hello would flip through the notes that she took when she was doing her research in Mithrandain. You mentioned the Prince of Frost. Hold on, wait. Actually, let me look at my notes really quick to make sure I have this right. Age of Sheena Lestra. The bear. Nope, that's not it. No, wait, this is arrived in Mithrandain history.
Ask Oscar a quick question while
Yep.
hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, Oscar.
Yeah?
Are you able to pass on letters to
Oh,
the Archfey, or is that a weird thing, or?
not typically done. I would have to go through the King of Dragonflies first.
ask for his
Like-
blessing.
Like special dispensation to deliver directly to Archfey.
I think it might be worth a try. He
Oh,
did also
yeah.
recommend that we go towards other Archfey.
Oh yeah,
At least-
but just to let you know that I'd have to get special dispensation from the King of Dragonflies, which I think would be easy enough to do. It just might take me a touch longer to deliver than a normal letter, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And if we're gonna be searching for his eyes for a little while in the city, then we can write out to some people. You
Yeah.
can get position, your boss, and then
Yeah.
fully hear
That should
back.
be fine.
Because I'm not sure how effective it's gonna be if we just roll up on our doorsteps,
Yeah,
Oh,
like
oh, yeah.
we write a draft, because I'd King of Dragonflies would know a nice proper
They also know
Fancy.
nice proper.
but
I have to write so many letters.
have you written letters to other Archfey?
You've certainly had to write the very
It's-
formal soldier reports to Chandria.
Had to write the very formal soldier reports to an Archfey.
Thank God, I wouldn't even know where to begin with fancy formal writing.
No, I've also had to write fancy formal speeches. Been to courts of a And oh boy, I hate it so much. If nothing else, I can at least make sure the letter isn't insulting.
That would be awesome. Also, Jen, I did send you a small message.
Okay. Let me
Just
see
wanna-
that.
Double check.
I can also give you like a summary on the Prince of Frost thing again, because I know because that is something that I can just rattle off on the top of my head. I've spent too much time thinking about the Archfey of this world.
I was just asking because I know I
Um,
specifically had asked about going through like and writing down and asking about the courts.
Yeah, I think I gave you essentially like the brief overview on them, which
Yeah.
is where they would be located, roughly what their sort of overview is, kind of a thing.
Okay. So
Cool.
I would write. Helu would rifle through her notes. The Prince of Frost is a part of the Court of Silver, who is allied to the Lord of Silver, who is the head of that court. So approaching the Prince of Frost would be possibly very beneficial to us, because they're winterlands and stuff that could, if it goes well, give us a foothold into where the Gloaming Court hangs out.
I have to run to the bathroom. Keep going.
Okay, but wouldn't that prince be on the other side, of the continent here, pretty much? He's over in the
No,
right?
that's back where I was. There is, like, we can kind of start there, and it is closer than going Brokenstone and there, because Astrozaline's. I was able to get there, and Jen can correct me. Like probably like 3, like a week or 2 of travel.
Yeah.
But
also there is an eye around Brokenstone. Like we were told by the King of Dragonflies that there was an eyeball yonder. So
Where in Brokenstone?
yes.
The answer is yes. I believe the King of Dragonflies mentioned an old fortress of like some of the assholes who are trying to constantly invade Astrazaline, like some ugly kind of fucked up giantkin.
Yep.
And that fortress has, well, presumably been abandoned around Brokenstone for some time. But we would have to go to Brokenstone anyways.
Which means going to Mithrandane and then walking to Brokenstone, I think. Oh, wait, Brokenstone has a port. Brokenstone has a teleportation circle.
Yeah. And I think the King of Dragonflies can also yoink us back if we ask very, very
The thing is, we can go straight from Astrazaline to Brokenstone.
If we weren't able to get the clearance to get to Brokenstone. But
I can get us the clearance to get us to Brokenstone. I flash my fancy paper and...
fancy night papers.
And see, I work for a certain person papers.
I think we should figure out at least 3 Archfey, make a line towards our next point of entrance. Because if there is someone in Brokenstone, if there's an Archfey in Brokenstone that we could go towards, definitely.
Silver.
It's easy enough to get to Brokenstone and then come back to Astros, because we have 6 months until Astrazaline goes back to the Prime Material. So
We do have the main portal we went through. We could always go through there if anything. But I was thinking, if we go Brokenstone, maybe we can make a line towards the maze here, because we do have to go to the Green Court anyways.
I hate the maze so much.
If
Never
we-
been, but I've heard
The other thing, that tree lady we got to worry about. So maybe it might be worth.
The Matron Monarch?
You know that the chick, the lady stuck in the tree.
Oh, The Dryad! Oh my god, with everything's been going on, I completely forgot about her.
So
Oh fuck.
it-
Oh
in
god,
order-
Ylif, we have so much to tell you.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
if we're gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
productive,
there's so much more.
yeah, if we're gonna be productive, get an Archfey in Brokenstone, and maybe hopefully
There
get
is,
one of the
or at
eyes.
least in the Vale.
Yeah, we do that. Then maybe somewhere in the middle here, there's another Archfey. Who knows? Or maybe somewhere over here. And then maybe someone else here in the Green Court, in the maze area. While we're doing that, we
I
can
don't know
also
if
try
there's
to.
an Archfey in the maze anymore.
The Matron Monarch is. This is out of character. Hold on.
It's just more of a I'm forgetting.
The Matron Monarch is the keeper of the maze.
Okay,
Right. Well, we have to. Is she one of the people cursed? That's what I want to know.
assuming all of them. Safe assumption is probably all of them are cursed.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially since they are of the Green and the Spring Court, which
Okay,
is
perfect.
underneath the Summer Court.
But like under the umbrella of Summer Court.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we can do Brokenstone, get an eye, and hopefully
Okay, I'm back.
And we
Green
can at least-
Archfey.
Then I hear hopefully because there's one here. So
I'm all in yonder area.
Then we make
Well-
a line towards the maze. Help out
least-
there.
well, the
and
thing
then-
is, isn't Ronan presumably in the winter area? So wouldn't go in there get more information about him.
Well, I mean, we're getting the eyes and stuff, so we can have a direct line to where he is.
But
No?
also so back on the prime material plane, there is a former portal to the Feywild that was called the Circle of Thunder, and in the middle of there is a Dryad, but she got so fucked up, Ylif.
Part of it was Hello just chomping at her.
I didn't know she was there.
Poor
She
girl.
summoned some weird fucking shit, and
No
we were
shame, girl.
already dealing with the wisps and the boars, and then
You should have seen the bloodlust in Hello's eyes.
you're so mean. I don't hurt people.
Yeah, she was a tree. So it
Still
don't
a
count.
person.
I'm playing. Yeah, it was tragic. She's not doing so great. We told her that we would possibly get her some help, which is why I think we
above
can
my
kill.
pay grade. I
I
don't.
just, yeah, you told us
It's
we could.
above my pay
maybe-
grade. That's a different pay grade. That's my sibling. The botany person.
Oh, the the person who would be in that pay grade would be over here, possibly. So at least that's
Possibly,
what.
and also maybe my sibling that does botany.
I mean, it seemed to be more of a magical dryad problem than a tree problem, to be honest.
Or a wizard.
Because
And her peeps are over here.
and Blossom was able to help her a little bit, just with like the weird old Fae stuff. I don't know how.
I can't fucking do weird old face stuff.
Which is out of character. I think the Dryad even mentioned the Maze of Python.
Yeah, we did
don't-
research. That was
So-
in the way. Yeah.
The Maze of Python is the center of the Spring Court, also known as the Green Court. That is sort of the ancestral home of dryads within the Feywild, along with
Okay.
treants and other plant-based creatures and entities.
Like Stylish, she didn't even remember her name. The
Like someone took it from her, or she fully forgot.
okay, and I would explain, like, we fought something called Gorthok the Thunderboar. It's
Fuck that guy.
how we got our names, the Banes of Thunder. When
I'm
the
wearing his
boar was
left ass cheek on my
summoned,
back right now.
when the boar was summoned, these anchorites of this boar use the Circle of Thunder, use this Dryad's power, and I guess her connection to the Feywild, and they basically burned her alive.
It's been a while since that. It wasn't just the summoning of Gorthok. They had been siphoning her, like, they'd been using her as sort of the central spell component for
Right.
a long time.
Right. Okay. I would explain all that because it wouldn't have been. It would have been like a little while ago, but
Yeah.
not super long ago.
Out of game, it's been ages ago, so I don't mind clarifying that.
Thank you.
She was used as like a spell component, siphoned her magic and her connection to the Feywild for a lot of their spells, and has been doing so for a long time.
Holy fuck.
And
With in and out of character,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's why we
yeah.
need to go to the maze. If
Yeah,
anyone
no,
can help
No,
her.
no, yeah, okay, we're going there.
So yeah, that's it. Could kill two birds with one stone. We'll find
Yeah.
an archfey that needs some help there, and then also, hopefully, her.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that can happen.
we find the eye here in Astrazealing. Go to Brokenstone. Go to the maze, and then maybe figure out our next moves from there.
That's the best move.
Um,
Wait, DM.
Oscar, if you go ahead.
I just want to clarify again. Did get a clue or something that there was an eye near Brokenstone?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me look at my notes for that again.
Right, just want to
It
make
was
sure.
it was the fucked up giant.
Yeah, there was
fucker?
one in a place that the King of Dragonflies identified as Harrowheim.
That's it's right fucking there.
Yeah, a previously once occupied by Fomorians.
That's the bastards.
Around a couple of 100 years ago, the Fomorians lost control of it.
That's ominous.
I mean, if anyone wants to, you make a history check.
I will.
I'll make
Sure.
a history check.
I'll try to remember.
Wait, Jean,
17.
what's your history?
A +4.
What's my history?
12.
Oh, damn.
Well,
So you rolled pretty good.
I just like rolling dice. Click clack. Math rocks.
Mood.
A-N.
Come on, Sedge, load up, man.
It's like it's a pretty decent history, isn't it?
Yeah, it's +4, but I don't know if I want to give advantage or not. I'll just do the roll myself.
So we got a 12 history, a 19, and what did Ilif get?
17.
Okay.
That is a 15 plus 4, 19.
19. Yeah. I'll say everyone but Helu.
Yeah,
Looking over, sort of like you guys have collected a bunch of notes, sort of scattered a bit. So for those, Ilif, you recognize it from your own like history classes, sort of thing. Everyone else, you recognize it from your like scattered notes, which is that the fall of the Fomorians, the fall of Harrowheim, happened around the same time that there was an attempted coup, by the Maiden of the Moon, against the Summer Court. There was a sort of a war around that time, and it looked as if Harrowheim fell during that war. And shortly after, the Court of Silver was formed. Just a fun little detail for y'all.
Cheeky motherfucker.
Cool.
One of those like
Right.
you guys are like, huh, that is ominous that the Fomorians lost control of it, and then you're looking back through the history, and as Ilif remembers, it's like, oh, that happened around the time that an alliance of Archfey tried to overthrow the Summer Court.
Okay, less ominous, possibly. And then maybe the last Archfey we try and contact is the Prince of Frost.
Alright, cool. So we more or less know what our first two are going to be then, right?
Yeah.
Going to Brokenstone.
But- Question, Oscar. Are you able to transport the eyes yourself? back to the King of Dragonflies?
I should be, but I imagine the King of Dragonflies will want to. There's a bit more like ceremony to it if you guys deliver them back yourselves. I can deliver them for you, but
I say we hold on to him. We can see.
Probably don't want all three held on to us like at the same time.
Yeah, considering that, Queen Mab of the Air and Darkness literally stole his fucking eyes. A dude who could see the past, present, and future. What are we gonna do?
Guess not slip
Oscar
up.
will pipe up and be like, I mean, you guys are constantly moving around. He normally sticks by the Lake of Dreams.
Hmm.
Very true. I have the uttermost confidence in us. I say we hold on to him till we can see him. No, well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We still haven't even found one of them.
But if was there more discussion that you guys wanted to have in this instance? Because it sounded as if you guys have sort of a solid plan for the future.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
right at the bottom of the plan that send a letter to the Prince of Frost? Question mark.
You also, I'm assuming, wanted to send letters to the first two archway you wanted to hit up.
I think that
Yeah.
nice and polite, like introduced ourselves beforehand. Explain why we'd like to talk with them. Probably for the Maiden Monarch, explain like, yes, we'd like to speak to you. Mostly concerning a Dryad who is trapped and injured on the Prime Material. And maybe just a letter of introduction to the Lord of Silver.
Yeah. Okay.
This is both
So,
Halu and
what's the worst that
myself.
can happen?
This is both Halu and myself are like, politics.
Oh,
blah.
yeah. Are those letters you want to draft that night and send them off before you go to bed, essentially?
I think the sooner the better.
Yeah, just so that's like a hello, and not just not just sending the letters and then turning up on their doorstep soon after. Like build a bit of rapport.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Plus, Oscar did tell us it was going to take a while, so the sooner we send them
Yeah.
out, the sooner they'll get it. Of course. I think we should mention to the Lord of Silver, though, that we have met him before, but in
Thanks
funny,
for not
random circumstances.
eating us. Don't actually put. It's just like hello in the corner. Thanks for not eating us. Ilif immediately scratches that out.
I live 100% is that person who builds or who writes exactly what they're hearing.
Oh.
Can I try to do a
Wait!
draft?
I actually have a fucking magic item. Hold on. I have my Illuminator's tattoo.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, I can write, while this tattoo is on your skin, you can write with your fingertips as if it were an ink pen that never runs out of ink.
That's sick as fuck.
And
I
so,
see.
the tattoo is, because it's this magic tattoo features beautiful calligraphy, images of writing implements, and the like. It's just a kind of on my right arm, which is where my scars are. You won't see it, but to use it, I take my glove off. It's my veins are just a pale blue, essentially, on my arm. But interwoven with them is calligraphy and in Sylvan and kind of quills and pens and just some of the scars have been turned into the spillage of a colored inkwell.
Ooh.
That's cool.
So yeah, so I just kind of undo the writing. It's not a thing, but it's you can write it with an ink pen that never runs out of ink. I imagine I can just kind of white it out. And then
Cedra's like, can you teach me that?
it's the item. I mean, if you buy me it, something like a something of equivalent value, like I can give it to you.
I don't think I have anything of equivalent value on you.
It's just I can also make it so like I can make it so only someone I name can read it for the next 24 hours.
Oh my god, we were talking about illuminators earlier today.
We were.
Yeah.
Illuminator's tattoo. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Dan, before we write this out, is there anything we have to roll in terms of the letter, or is it just pretty straightforward?
It's pretty late in the. We're almost at midnight here, so I'm gonna say you don't have to roll anything. So you can between the four of you draft out this letter to both of them, with Eilif helping as well as Sedge. With Eilif helping as well as Sedge in terms of like formal sort of letter stuff. You
Mark
guys.
is giving the input of how to fucking moves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you all can write this out and give it to Oscar to send off. Which Oscar will take the letters, sort of fly up into the air between you all, and he goes, "I'll take these to the King of Dragonflies, get them sent off, and be back as soon as possible with replies from both."
This one, Oscar.
Thank you, Oscar.
And you all, with that, it's pretty late in the day, and I imagine this is a point where you all are like, okay, cool. It's been a day.
Sure has.
Between Blossom earlier that day going into a coma, followed by Eilif disappearing, and now you all having sent letters off to Archfey.
What a day.
What a fucking
Three.
day indeed.
The archway,
Toss it
Jen.
all around.
What? Huh?
The archway.
Oh yeah. One to the Prince of Frost too, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can send those off. And I'm gonna be a fun DM and like physically write up the replies because that's fun.
Oh my god.
We have a long rest.
Yes, you all turn in for the night, and you all do gain the benefits of a long rest.
How does the Lord of Silver write letters, though? This man was
His
like,
mouth.
The fucking where? He has human hands.
oh, he was a giant fucking wolf the last time we saw
When
him.
you-
Okay,
when you met
he's
him?
also an archfey.
It
Hi,
probably has like attendants or something.
I would
just
also
thought he just walked around like that.
I would also like to point out that yeah, he is an archfey of the werewolves, of the werefolk.
Okay. Maybe he was like, that was just his whole thing. I'm just like always wolf or something.
You don't know. You didn't really get a
How
chance
the
to speak
fuck
to
is
him.
he supposed to Yeah, how the fuck is he supposed to talk to other like fays and shit and people?
I don't know. He's a fucking archfey. I thought he just talked through minds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, well, who the fucking
It's
knows?
badass. Just imagine like a huge fucking wolf, and he's just like talking to you through your
How
mind.
is it
like,
any
what do you
more
want?
badass than what we do? We could just mind link.
Oh, there's an
But we're not
actual
giant
fucking
wolves.
God damn it.
Not giant magical
Could be.
wolves.
We could be.
There are two halves of us.
Red.
The side that
Let
can
me.
mind link and
let
the side that is
me.
a giant wolf.
Red.
Yes.
Let me multi-class into druid.
If you put in the work in game for it.
Actually, out of all the things to multi-class into, I think Sedge would view being a druid as the least favorable. He
Really?
would. I think he thinks druids are kind of deplorable. Not
Damn.
shapeshifters.
Whoa.
Not
Whoa.
shapeshifters specifically, but just like the process of turning into an animal, like literally, it's just like it just turns something in him, like it just squicks him out. Just like oh.
Oh, jeez. Here I thought you were an animal lover.
He is an animal lover. He's just not a fan of people who turn into animals. Like
Yeah.
not like shapeshifters, because that's like different, you know? Like he wasn't disgusted by the not disgusted. He wasn't
is,
like
druids are
weirded out
just
by the
werewolf.
were-rats. He wasn't weirded out by the were-rats because, like people. But like just turning into like an animal is just something that weirds him out, I think.
It's official, guys. Sedge does not like furries.
Well, like players be like their characters,
Zone
you
of
know?
truth, zone of anti-furry.
Exactly. I'm never, nor will I ever be a furry.
Says, have you seen your OC, bro?
Shut the fuck up!
But with you all having gained the benefits of a long rest, that is where we'll end it, as it is just about midnight.
Cool, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.